has been, at least my union has been okay with me so far. Though I have to giggle because I posted a picture of me with the Bulbasaur Band-Aid.
Oh yes.
So I hurt my finger.
We've investigated ourselves and we found nothing of interest.
Yeah, carry on.
Yes. We'll be sure to.
Oh, God.
And then we have Vec. You know, it seems you have a severe disability. Would you like to consider counseling
Maid?
in regards to maid?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that has happened. They. Oh yeah. It's so funny because every interaction I've had with Vac, and my family's had, they've been great, proper, on the spot, and then I hear, oh well, you know, that's not covered. That's not covered. Have you thought of maid?
Oh shit! Yeah.
As a
Actually, I think.
recommendation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. I can't remember who I spoke to. I think it was somebody in my class, but California has been using MAID for a while. I think at least like 5 or 10 years before the whole country here has. And their behavior of using MAID is way different than ours. Way more ethical, which is really strange for California.
Not really. California is a very left-leaning and progressive in
In the
a
city.
number of, yeah.
No, that's
Well,
true.
even
No, that's true.
I mean,
I think I was
This
thinking of it
substance
like
is known to the state of
globally, like
California to
American
cause
things, like scoped.
oh no. Oh no, Sarah has put the heated blanket on me.
Oh.
Oh.
We're gonna lose him.
Halfway through, he's
You,
just
you
gonna
take
fall
15
over.
sleep damage.
There's Xavius
It's-
going, guys, I feel the embrace of love. What's the soft snoring coming from Greg's microphone? Well,
Where I'm from, that's just called a hollowed out alligator.
A hollowed out
she tucked
alligator.
me in.
God, what a horrible idea. Ah.
There you
So
go. If you're
I-
cold, you warm up real freaking fast. Oh, I haven't tried Fair.
This is going to be. This is going to be such a weird character to play for me. I'm quiet. I'm soft spoken. I'm not in the action. I'm
Healing.
not abrasive.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, okay. Healing.
yeah. It's you chose a character who is not inclined to fuck with anyone.
Yeah, but I think that's also speaking well to your developing range.
That's true. It also
Yeah, so
says nothing
that
about
would be very, very good.
Xavius's patron.
Do we know anything about Xavius' patron?
We don't. No.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
Okay.
But I'm saying it is not in Xavius's character to mess with people. He's very timid and polite. However, his patron, on the other hand, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Only Amir knows.
Alex knows. Alex knows.
Alex knows.
Because Alex will literally go, your patron says this.
Did he? Thanks, God.
Thanks.
Thanks, Daddy Warbucks.
Thanks, Daddy Warlock.
All right, 7:05. Well, we'll just have to get started without Peter. I'll give him 5 minutes. We should discuss something else. Quick, go to Twitter. Find a conversation topic.
Oh my
no,
God.
No.
First thing,
Oh,
literally the first.
We'll go back. We'll go back to one. Oz. We'll go back to one.
Oh my
Just one-
God! The
we'll go
first thing
back
that
to
shows up is a
one.
picture of Justin Trudeau. He's back on my timeline. Go away.
Is he still? Is he still with Katy Perry? Or
I
is
don't
he
know.
on
I
to
didn't
some
read it.
other
All I saw was the
irrelevant,
picture, and I closed the
software?
app.
I was going to say. Mhm.
Go away, haunt me no longer.
Jesus. No, tell me your current political opinions. Oh wait.
Wait, how
my
about
current
Greg?
political opinions?
Why don't you tell us all about D&D Bingo, Tomb of Annihilation Bingo?
Yes.
Fuck. I
love
think
this.
I have set up a great bingo card for tonight.
Uh-huh.
Not the
we
one
all
I
have the
sent
same
you
bingo card.
directly.
No. The actual one.
The actual Tomb of Annihilation bingo.
Yeah, or the Bruce punching Xavius bingo.
Reasons why Bruce will punch Xavius.
Spencer never
We
never checks my channel on my server chat, so he has no idea.
So I mean, I have things on here like Xavius uses a word Bruce doesn't understand, triggering insecurity.
Yes.
Bruce believes violence will force Xavius to, quote, be real.
Bruce thinks Xavius is judging him by watching. Xavius corrects Bruce once. I like that.
Yeah. Bruce mistakes Xavius' silence for smug superiority.
I like this. Is my favorite. Bruce drinks too much. Bruce drinks too little. Xavius doesn't laugh at Bruce's crude jokes.
A joke. Yes. Or just the one that I think should have been the middle square, but I moved it around. Xavius mumbles.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that you, Peter?
Yes. Can you hear me?
We can. I
Yes.
can.
Excellent.
Hello. Oh,
A
you
wild
some
Peter
strange,
arrives.
Hello,
strange.
Peter.
A wild Peter. What was that accent? That was strange.
That was just me
Are
saying
you
weird.
okay?
Do add Peter.
I don't know. Everyone's at different volumes. I gotta do some messing around here.
Yolter.
Pete's gotta talk. Oh, Alex is very quiet. Why is Alex so quiet? Why is Alex always so quiet? So headsets. We need better headsets.
Introspective.
Loud noises.
Everybody's been upgrading their equipment slowly over time.
Yes.
I need a level
How's
from
my
Pete.
volume?
Pete, you gotta talk.
Is my volume good? Check, check. Mic check.
Your mic check. It's good. Yep.
Excellent.
Yes, Greg.
What? I didn't say anything. All I said was, I haven't upgraded my equipment.
Mic check. Mic check. Is Mike here?
No.
Mike, check, check, check. No, who wants to take the check for Mike?
Plosion test.
All right.
Now, everyone, simultaneous pop into your microphone. Come on. I want those wet mouth noises.
So I have incredibly disappointing news for everyone.
Okay.
I do not have a Bruce recap prepared.
Oh.
All I have is a list of above table recap. All I have is an above table recap.
Oh. Oh.
I am ashamed. I am ashamed. I was not prepared. I'm too busy. I was too busy fretting about tomorrow's big kerfuffle.
Mm.
All wisdom checks are at disadvantage for you tonight.
No!
No,
Wow.
The DM has spoken.
Quickly use your
Wait,
use your DM's inspiration.
I can quickly use my DM's inspiration to veto one of those.
Yes.
Yeah. But the inspiration is at disadvantage.
No!
Oh. Oh no!
So,
Don't worry, you
Yeesh.
can just roll it twice.
but I would say, welcome to Chapter 2. We have made it to Chapter 2. Actually, we're kind of in the interim of
Yeah.
Chapter 2 because I believe Chapter 2 is like the jungles, but we're like at a halfway. We're like a transition. Is there a Chapter 1.5? Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't have the book, Alex. I'm just guessing.
A bunch of idiots play D&D. Chapter 1.8.
Ugh.
These may or may not happen over time as you sail.
Is this considered? I'm calling it Chapter 2 because we're on to a new cast.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
It feels like
Almost.
a second season of an anime.
So
Yeah,
the very
we only had a 50% casualty count.
yeah, that's true.
So it's basically like Pokemon.
Or so it seems. So there have been as a quick recap of how Chapter 1 ended was Thistle fell, Crom fell, Kale was incarcerated, and then Kale was executed. And while Bruce watched, Wakanga watched, Calva watched, and Grimnir also watched. And then we all went back to Wakanga's house, and Xavius walked in. Sorry, no, first Faye walked in and confused everyone.
Mm.
Then Xavius walked in and was confused by everyone. And then
Technically, Asher was there, and Asher threw a shit fit and then walked out.
I was
and then
considering
Xavius.
I was considering just deleting the Asher bit from the edit when I gotta put that up, but
Yeah, leave it in. He might be canon one day.
yeah. I just he
That'd be
was
cool.
there. Just the little bit of him showing up and being pissed off at either Syndra or
Sylvain.
at Syndra, and being like, I don't want to be part of your fucking bullshit. And then Grimnir shows up. And if I understand, correctly our new characters. This is me just remembering now, because I don't have any of this written down. So Bruce is Bruce, Calva is Calva, Jim is Jim, Jim is James, God is God. So Xavius is a celestial warlock. He is a white tiefling, and he is scared of the universe. Faye is a Faye played by John Krasinski, but definitely not John Krasinski.
Yeah. Faye
I
is
can't
a
let that joke
drunken
go.
master
God
monk.
damn it, Greg.
You're
Greg
welcome.
is convinced that Faye's picture looks like Randall Park.
Randall Park. Hang on.
Asian Jim.
John Krasinski. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway. So anyway, yeah. So Faye is a Floridian drunken master from Jacksonville, and then Grimnir is the young man that Bruce yelled at, and then Kale walked home. And the only question that I had, we'll get to that. Quick recap of the events, because there wasn't much of them, because we actually only played Chapter 2 for an hour last time. We got on a boat that was that the Flaming Fist are taking to the southern part of the peninsula, and we are being dropped off at a point along the way. We are intending to be dropped off at, what is it called? Shilku Bay. On the southwestern portion. On day 2, suddenly all the crew starts going nuts, and they start filling a bag with shiny things, and a lion turtle draconic god showed up, and they dumped the treasure overboard, and we were let free. That's it. That's all that happened.
No, there was 2 more things. Calva gave up his you have pack of a chain, right? So you gave up something from your pack of the chain, and Xavius gave up his tome,
Yes.
knowing that we can just summon them back.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. Now I have a question for Peter, because there was something
Yes.
brought up in last. Grimnir, how did Grimnir come by Kale's pendant? Or is that not Kale's pendant, or?
It is. Well, yeah, it is. Narratively, I didn't run this by the DM, but I followed the guard at the end of the episode where Kale was killed.
Yeah.
Or at the end of Kale's execution, Grimnir walked off after the guards. So my head was just saying that he followed them until they dumped his body somewhere, and
He manages to pocket it. Yes.
and pocketed the medallion.
Okay. He stole off the body. I didn't know that. The only reason I was asking is, like, did Kale hand that off before Operation Save Thistle, or was that Grimnir went and palmed it after the execution?
Yeah, he went and pawned it after the execution as a keepsake.
Yeah, that does make sense, because Kale was the inspiration for turning his life around. And now Grimnir has decided to be very selfless and do something for the greater good by joining this band
Of ruffians.
Of ruffians, yes. The only retcon is that the bodies were not turned over to us, because the Zentarim are very possessive of their stuff, and I don't know what all, but for reasons, Bruce did not bury any bodies. Only set up 3 little memorials, and everything else plays in the same way. Put little Thistle's little bag of memories, an additional charm that I think that Kale had, and a bag of oats. Just a bag of oats for Crom. In memoriam, because that was Crom's personality, a bag of oats.
Simple, stocky, get you going.
Delicious.
Full of substance.
And now we have Faye. What did we do wrong?
Oh yeah, no, we're being punished.
Yes. The universe has sent us Faye as punishment.
And did they?
So that's where we ended
This is
off.
why we can't have nice things.
That's where we ended off day 2 on the high seas. It's late morning, and Did I miss anything, Alex?
Nope, that sounds about right. Did you talk about the giant lion turtle thing?
I did. It was literally the only thing that happened.
I was reading up on another thing that was relevant. So
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
It was not the. Yeah, I was wondering because I have the Maelstrom Mosasaur is not. I don't have a stat block for that yet. That would not be a good thing, but someday. This is clearly more powerful than even a Mosasaur with elemental powers. The lion turtle could probably make short work. Shall we just enter? What if we had tried to enter combat with the lion turtle with an ancient draconic being? What's its challenge rating?
No.
18?
I don't have another character prepared yet, so please.
Yeah.
I wonder
I was
what
gonna
would
say-
happen. I wonder what would happen if a Tarask had magic and could swim.
Mm-hmm.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
And adject not jeepers. Access. That's the word. Jesus. Access to ancient mystical power. All right.
Nice.
So now what do we do?
Okay,
We are stuck on a
so
boat.
yes,
So just
morning of the. Sorry, go
day
ahead. Pete.
13. I was just going to say day 13.
Yes.
Day 13.
Morning
I'm
of day
surrounded
13,
by a
your
bunch of
third
people
day.
who look at me more like they want to eat me. Nothing new. This is
there
Jacksonville
anything-
98 all over again.
Is there anything in particular anyone wants to do on board your ship for this day?
Faye would like to go fishing.
Yes.
Okay.
We had established last time that the trip would take 8 days.
Yes.
Yes, we
sounds
did.
Maybe
about
the
right.
winds weren't favorable.
So, Alex,
Yes.
I will have to roll 8 times.
Yes.
Okay.
Well.
I will explain nothing. No, I'm just teasing everyone else with that. With no context.
Well, I
Like-
suppose you could technically
something
avoid
important.
rolling, but there could be consequences to
No.
that as well.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. A rule's a rule. I like it. Yeah, the only thing was definitely I said Bruce would have taught waltzing Matilda to the new guys and the whole ship crew probably. And Bongo probably would have come out at some point and put on a bit of a fire show. And I would have cooked some of the fish that Faye caught.
So, long story short, Bruce is going to spend the day entertaining the crew.
Yes, we did the roles for that already.
Okay.
Yeah, we did the roles
But
for
you-
that. Bongo put on a great show, and he did not listen to me at all. Performance check was amazing. Animal handling, not so much.
Okay. So, but yeah,
that was
so those
day
are the
one.
roles.
That was something that happened
yeah.
on day one. Yeah. So I guess the rest of it,
Okay.
yeah. Teach everyone multiple, and then cooking. Yeah, it's just cooking the food. I can't think of anything else. Also, Xavius helping himself to the entire chore list. He's just hogging all the chores to himself.
Yep.
What a
Hogging,
helpful
yep.
lad.
Scrubbing the poop
Yep.
deck. You know,
Hogging. Guys, I set up a chore wheel. Oh,
washing the scubbers.
you took it down. Don't worry, I put it back up, and you took it down again. Oh, okay. Okay.
The chore wheel is just it's a pie chart, but somebody's gone in and scrubbed it. It's just all Xavius.
Yeah. Remarkably, it looks like Bruce did that.
No.
Oddly
As
enough,
we
it seems to be
established, I
in
would no, it'd be
community.
Faye, or Grimnir, one of the two. So as we established, Bruce is not particularly interested in messing with anyone. Where I'm at as a character is, I just got threatened by this ancient draconic god being. I am pissed that he exists and he thinks he has power over this world. So I'm a little bit focused on that. I'm not
but
feeling
on-
particularly mischievous on this trip.
On day one, we'll take it as fact that at least Xavius will take the time, do the ceremony. That would be, Alex, what I talked to you about where that recap, quote, quote, happens.
Yes, yes.
And he would get his tome back. Examining the tome, anything different about it? As in, like, I don't know, maybe did the dragon turtle write, hey, fuck off, this is now mine?
I'm not quite following. Let's have a quick aside conversation here.
Okay.
While you go do that, the rest of
Let
us,
me give that a call.
just call Greg and it'll
Oh, okay. Yeah,
pop
that's
you
what
out of
I'll
this one. Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
That's the rest of us. So, Grimnir, tell us about yourself. Or if you're willing to. You didn't seem very willing to share many details about yourself in Wakangas.
Oh, well, I was intentionally not sharing details with myself originally because I wanted everyone to be I wanted to see if you guys would catch on that this was the character that Kale had helped earlier.
Oh, okay.
I thought it would be an interesting kind of.
There wasn't enough in. I don't know if if I ever would have caught on, because I don't know if it was characterized very much, which is very good because it gives when it comes to editing that it's going to give me a little more wiggle room.
Yeah. Okay. So I have agreed to try and do voices, so no snickering in the background.
No.
Try to do voices. It's just. Yeah. This is true. Well, this is for Seb's benefit, and Spencer's benefit. Not the next episode, but the one right after that. So I guess episode 12, there is a conversation that Peter is going to have with himself, and it will be quite fun.
Oh, nice.
What?
Because Kale talks to Grimnir in that scene.
Oh, right.
The whole
Yeah.
Kale talking to Grimnir scene. It's like that conversation happens.
That's right.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. So the same trick that I give you the same trick that I gave Seb and Greg. Make a noise. So all you have to do is grunt. Like just make a noise. So you notice when I do the Bruce voice, I will usually like start my RPing with like right, like just a sound, and it throws me into a frame of mind.
Yeah.
So that I don't have to transition into it. So like Grimnir could just grunt or something.
I just should go.
Yeah, yours is.
My jaw looks like what butthead looks like. Or Beavis, actually.
Beavis.
Okay.
I hear.
Yeah, we returned. I just wanted to make
giggling.
sure that what Greg was asking wasn't going to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Incorporate it.
Pulling aside is good.
Anyway, so yeah, we're starting our third day on the sea. Faye said he wants to basically spend the day fishing again. Is there anyone that wants to do anything? Like you're on the ship, you know, it's going to take a day to travel. So, how do you busy yourself?
Well, Faye's fishing and I'm cooking, I'm guessing.
Okay. Calva?
Trying to think of what I would do.
Would anybody like to help me draw in this large net?
All right, mate. We'll grab it in.
All right. Thank you, good sir.
I will. I'll offer to help clean the fish.
Okay. And Greg, what about you?
Someone else helping to clean? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, yay. Oh, you just cleaned the fish. Okay. I'll clean everything else.
Okay, you're going to continue doing the chores on behalf of the group. I'm sure,
yeah, I
I'm
forgot to
sure they'll appreciate it, and they won't, certainly won't just snicker, drink grog, and laugh at you.
No.
Definitely.
I
Sorry, it's
think
just a visceral reaction.
I think Calva's just going to go around and chat with the people on the boat. Obviously they've done some sailing around the island, and he's going to try and see if any of them have any leads for any mines with rare gems in them.
Okay. Okay, so for fishing, let's start with a roll from Faye. Give me a survival check.
Oh, heck yeah.
And you said you're fishing with a net specifically?
Yeah, man.
17. Okay. Okay, so throughout the day, through most of the day, you are able to bring in a couple of hauls of fish. They're mostly small. They're similar to mackerel, probably about 6 inches long. You don't get a particularly large amount, but it's definitely enough to help with feeding the party and the crew for the day.
Excellent.
However, in the late afternoon, as you're making a third attempt at what has been a successful day so far, something large moving through the water seems to be caught in your net. Give me a strength save.
Am I still helping, or is it just?
I would say, you know what? Let's do that at advantage because, your Bruce would be helping.
Oh,
Nice!
Oh,
That's what he
yes!
did.
good
Nice.
diving for that.
Okay.
You pull a megalodon onto the deck.
you
we all
hold
die.
onto the net, pulling with all your might. You're worried while you're fighting that this whatever this is caught in your net could very likely pull you overboard. But you maintain your strength. You hang on to the rail of the boat. As your net surfaces, you see a large, very scaly, almost stone-like fish with what appears to have a very robust skull and jaw, thrashing about. At the last minute, just as you're about to lose your grip on the rail, the fish makes one last thrash, tearing your net and disappearing into the depths below.
Oh my god.
What the fuck was that thing? Bloody fish looked
It-
like it had a helmet on.
Yeah, must have been a dinosaur.
Pretty sure that was a fish, mate.
Yeah, but it could have been a fish dinosaur. Like one of the ones from the
I don't know fuck all about dinosaurs, mate, but I don't think the same thing as fish. Who
I
knows,
don't know,
maybe.
man. I don't know the name of it, but it's like one of those things that's like
It's like that thing they found in South Africa when I was a kid. I found one. They thought it'd been extinct forever, and it's this fish. They thought it was extinct, but yeah, they found a live one. I guess they used to be a lot bigger, but
See,
Yeah,
the
that's
above
the
table
one.
that's a coelacanth, and it was discovered.
Yeah.
It was rediscovered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I know that
So
one.
Spade doesn't know the
Yay!
names of it. And he's like trying to like
I
try to
want
say
to roll an
coelacanth
insight.
without actually
Yay!
saying
I don't
one.
have to do the autism moment because people know the reference.
Insight check on Oz for straight face. And he said, "I don't know dinosaurs."
Yeah, no kidding.
Oz didn't say that. Bruce
Yeah,
said
can
that.
I-
What are you talking about?
Can I get a deception check?
Yeah, Bruce doesn't. I gotta be in character,
No.
man. In character's in character.
It was a good character moment. Let's just say that.
Bruce just
Other than the brief encounter with a very large fish, which destroyed your net, your day was uneventful.
But
And it
everyone
is
gets
now-
macro.
mackerel.
Is there anything anyone wants to do in particular this night?
Darn it! I don't have any. Okay, so going through my stash. I'm probably not wanting to sleep, so I might have to do some kind of constitution check or something, because Bruce is expecting this dragon turtle to show up again and fuck with everyone, and he wants to be awake when it shows up again. So I'm trying to figure out if I should put Bongo sentry or if... Okay, the first night Bruce will definitely try to stay up himself. Yeah, we'll go with that. So
Okay.
I'll be drinking my coffee and trying to stay awake until I either pass out or willpower wins over. I don't know what to roll for that, but...
Okay. Starting off our adventure in the jungle with a little bit of sleep deprivation. What could go wrong?
Well, it's night number 1. We got 6 nights left, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't worry.
Anybody else?
We'll spot you while you hallucinate.
Xavius will do his nightly prayers and rest. Go rest.
Actually, I have a potential activity. Oh, sorry, Greg. Did I interrupt you or?
No, I was
Oh.
trying to think of another word to put in aside from
Something help
he's
keep
going
me
to sleep.
Yeah, something to help keep me awake. I'm wondering, is there any loose wood on the ship? Like any anything that's not like
Yeah,
part of the ship?
there would be like little bits of like Dunwich or something like that around. Like it's on a ship. There's all sorts of little bits of wood.
So what I'm
He's
looking for is I would
something
probably spend my nights trying to whittle myself a new boomerang.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need to find a piece of wood that I could start that with, and it'll take a while to make. It'll probably take a couple weeks to make, but if we're gonna be on a ship, then I could get half of that done before we land.
Mm.
Okay.
Do you think I would find a piece of wood that would be sufficient?
You could probably spend a portion of the evening looking for a piece of wood that would be
I
sufficient.
definitely would. It would help keep me awake.
Okay. Okay. Calva and Faye?
Mhm.
Sleeping?
Faye-
Doing anything in particular?
Faye is going to
Having sex with one of the fish you caught?
They're gonna weep over his fisting net and be like, "Fuck you, God."
He's just gonna brood about it. He's not gonna attempt to mend it.
Mend it.
I'm gonna see if he's actually any good at that.
Oh, mending.
That would be under. Would that be under survival or nature?
I'd say it's more survival.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, absolutely.
Survival kind of includes bushcraft, basic like nets and baskets and whatnot. I'd say
If
are
Bruce
bushcraft.
walks by at any point, a judgmental glance will be thrown in Faye's direction.
because he's mending the net, or because he failed to catch the big fish.
No, because he's mending the net.
Okay.
Because tying knots and it's like Bruce is like, yeah, okay. So it'd be
Wait a minute,
like
do you
that,
need
like
to
as I'm
jab?
passing by, I'm like walking by, going stuff, and just a little glance over, notice he's doing like rope work, and so I just cross my arms and watch for like a minute, and then keep going on my way.
Okay.
Silently judging you.
Oh, okay.
Your ability to survive.
Faye,
Are you gonna roll your survival?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my survival.
I was doing
And-
that color text while he was rolling. I was hoping it was okay. What do I say?
And does Faye do a good job repairing his net?
Yeah, he does an average to adequate job repairing his net. He is
Alright.
uncertain of the overall improvement in the condition, but there is no longer there's likely no longer a gaping hole where there ought not to be.
Bruce is sufficiently
Who's gonna-
satisfied.
Who's going to tell him that the net is nothing but holes?
Thistle, where did you come
There's
from?
a net is a collection of holes, but it's a collection of specific sized holes.
Yes.
Full of specific holes.
Grimnir, is there anything you're doing in particular tonight?
That's delightful.
I think Grimnir would be picking up that Bruce seems to be hyper focused on keeping watch and might be interested in talking to him about that.
Okay. So in
Before
that
we RP
case-
that, or do you have some rolls you need to do, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll some things. I checked in with everybody, right? I didn't miss any characters. Calva, you didn't say what you're doing tonight.
Jim, what are you doing?
Same thing we do every night, Jim. Try to take over the world.
Sleep through tub time.
I think we'll just chill. I'm assuming I didn't find much information talking around the ship with others.
Oh, I forgot to roll for that one. Give me
Jimmy
a.
and the dwarf. It's Jimmy and
I
the
know I
dwarf.
missed
One.
Okay. He was looking for information on mine, so give me. Let's call it an investigation check. Ah, 17. So as you're sailing along, as you interview a number of the crew members, and later in the day you approach a mountain range that you can see to the south on the above the coast, and they explain that those are the Mistcliff Mountains, and they are known to be rich in minerals, but also quite treacherous.
And that's the whole thing along the northeast shore or northwest shore.
Yeah, so these are the Mistcliff Mountains. I have a label here. If I can get on the right layer, I can grab it. And that's information that has been revealed to you.
Mistcliff? Yeah, Mistcliff Mountains.
Mistcliff Mountain Range.
Perfect.
So they're not able to give you any specific locations, but they're
Yeah.
able to tell you that the mountains themselves are quite
Perfect.
rich and stuff. This does not come as much of a surprise to you. Many mountains are rich in minerals. Okay.
I like that idea.
So-
Calva's like, hey, do you guys know where to get like gems and jewels? Some guy just points at the mountains and goes like, there's caves. Yeah, thanks.
Some over
Okay.
there.
Mountain,
Diggy,
cave,
diggy
half
hole.
rock. Some rock shiny.
Mountain have cave. Cave have rock.
Hey, we know
You
the name
rock.
of the mountains now.
Okay, so first, Bruce, give me a Constitution save
All
at
right.
advantage.
Constitution. Yay, I'm
17,
glad the 17
and
because that's a nat one.
give me an investigation check at just straight roll.
Straight roll. Okay. Dirty 20.
Alright.
Or just 20.
Okay, and then give me a perception check at disadvantage.
A disadvantage. 14. Oh, 10, I mean.
Okay. Now let's get from. Sorry, Grimnir. You said you said you were keeping an eye. Oh no, you wanted to have a chat with Bruce. So
I'd be making my way over towards Bruce.
Did I find my stick?
I assume that would be earlier in the evening that you would be approaching him.
I'm assuming after I have after I found my stick. Did I find my stick? Am I sitting down and
Yeah,
watch
you
whittling?
definitely will have. You will have found your stick.
So I'm
It
sitting
is a good
down. I'm
stick.
like up on the deck, and I'm just kind of looking out at the water and whittling away.
Yeah.
Pull up my knife and whittling away at this piece of wood.
Yeah, it's probably going to take you a night or two to shape it, but it's definitely a adequate piece of wood for the purpose of forming a boomerang.
I would be willing to say it will take pretty much the entire trip to shape.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain number of hours, maybe.
So,
maybe it's attuned or something. I don't know, but
okay, Greg.
Yes.
And by Greg, I mean
Xavius.
your character, Xavius.
Xavius.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Let's call him Professor X because he's frail and bald.
Da-da, wompa.
Your sleep is disturbed in the middle of the night.
No.
You have a strange pain in your head that wakes you from your slumber. You make your way to the deck, and you kind of lean over the side, trying to just get some fresh air, clear your head. You notice, despite the dark, you notice a large shadow about 20 feet long come near the surface of the water. A few moments later, a large splash along comes over the side of the ship, dousing you in water. And I'm going to pull you aside for a quick separate. And no, Bruce, you did not notice this.
Okay. I'm looking off the opposite side of the ship then.
Yes, you were too busy looking for your stick. You did
Yes.
not notice Xavius get out of bed.
And I'm too busy talking to. So while you guys are gone, I'm going to RP with Peter.
Yes, perfect.
All right. So I'm sitting, staring out at the water.
Yeah, so I'll just come up behind you. Hey, Bruce, right?
Yeah. What's Sorry, mate. Forget your name. Grimdark or something like that.
Grimnir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Grimnir. Yeah. What's up?
You seem preoccupied. Something on your mind?
It's just that bloody bloody dragon thing of theirs that we were throwing all the gold to earlier. I don't like it when things I don't like it when things are trying to exploit my men, and it seems like a pretty good crew. Well, you know about that. It's the same thing that I yelled at you for a few days ago.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. Just don't like taking advantage of people who don't see it coming, that's all. But that thing's pretty powerful, and I hate to see what happens to this crew if it ever came back. Do you know anything about it? You're from here. You ever heard of one of those things?
Not having the DM in the room, I will say...
if Grimnir has heard of this, then Grimnir has heard of this. If Grimnir has not heard of this.
Yeah. I did grow up here on the island, but I left when I was very young. So all I remember is rumors of a creature in the sea, but that's all I really know.
Right. So how did you find yourself in the city?
As I said, I left a long time ago when I lost my family and had been living off island with a group of blood hunters who raised me and trained me. I came back to the island to try and find out what happened to my family, what led to their deaths. But unfortunately, I didn't have much coin, and I didn't last very long before I ran out of money and had been living on the streets for many years.
Well, they certainly like to worship coin there. They got an entire... Well, I saw you. There was an entire temple dedicated to gold and poncy-ass shit. It's no wonder if you don't have it, you don't get very far.
Those who have it do very well, but there are many people in the city who don't have it.
Well, luckily where we're going, I don't reckon gold will do you much good.
I don't imagine it will. I'm hoping that my other skills will come in handy.
So yeah, so you say you're blood hunter. Is that the name of your tribe, or you actually hunt blood?
No, it's the name of our tribe is the Wild Hunt. We hunt creatures, particularly undead.
You hunt the undead.
Hmm.
So what's a blood hunter then? Is that just someone who hunts the undead?
we go through a ritual that allows us to use our blood to give us an advantage against our foes.
Let's
It's a special magical abilities that help enhance our attacks.
Interesting. Well, I don't know much about that, but I reckon we could use any advantage when we get out there in the bush. There's all kinds of nasty things waiting to pop out. So I appreciate you being along for the ride, mate.
It's good to be here. Your departed friend gave me an opportunity, showed me that I needed to do something different, and his words are what moved me to come and find you.
Yeah. Well, his words certainly. I think his words moved all of us. He was. I had him pegged wrong when I first met him. I thought, no way, this bloke is. He's not old enough to know anything about the world, and he grew up in this monastery that was, everything's all protected. Sure, he didn't have much, but he didn't have to survive. Like his basic needs were taken care of. But turns out the bloody guy was. He was a bit smarter than he looked. I'm glad he had an impact. He did on me too. I think he did on all of us.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you for sharing that.
Well,
what's your story?
Well, I come here. I guess most of them will tell you. I don't really know where I am, to be honest. I came here on a mission, just doing odd jobs, picking up. I've got a few skills I've collected over the years. Used to be in the army. Used to have to survive out in the jungle myself. Did it for many years, and then I spent decades teaching people how to do it. New recruits coming in, sent them out on one trip after another. Came back, always a disappointment. But then I got sent here, and just started picking up odd jobs. Retired from the military long back. And then Cinder got a hold of me, and the rest of us, we all met up. We found each other, strangely, in this city called Baldur's Gate. And Cinder brought us here, and now we're all on this mission. Hasn't even really been that long, to be honest. We've only been doing it for about a week.
Seems like a very important mission. I've heard lots of stories of people not being able to be helped after they pass.
Yeah. Well, I hope we can avoid that. There's more to all this than meets the eye. Like I said, it's kind of like Kale, the old bird brain. The more to him than meets the eye. I reckon that's the same for pretty much everyone. But keep your eyes out and your chin up, and maybe you'll learn a thing or two.
Sounds like I could learn a few things from you. If you need help with the watch, just come find me.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm keeping an eye out for that bloody dragon god thing. If I see any sign of it, I'm waiting to wake the crew. So maybe tomorrow night we can do some kind of shift. Why, you don't sleep much?
I sleep as much as I need to, and that's all.
Fair enough. Well,
it'd be a good idea not to get too dreary. If you need a break, come find me. You must stay rested. Keeps your wits sharp.
I'm wondering, I would invite, this is just to speed things along, I would invite Grimnir to possibly shoot the shit for a little bit to keep me up, if he's open to it. But it would all be this very surface level conversation. Okay, so we'll continue talking for an hour or two.
Yeah. Sorry, I want to make
friend.
What? Sorry, what was that, Greg?
Did Bruce make a friend?
Not yet. We're not there yet. Calm down.
I would like
Still
to make
early.
one, for anyone taking notes, I would like to make one correction.
Okay.
My character is a ghost slayer blood hunter, not a wild hunt. That has to do with my species.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Ghost Slayer. Okay.
Okay.
Specifically hunting undead, like you were saying. That makes sense. Okay.
Bruce, obviously, I wasn't here for the whole of that conversation. The second half seems like it didn't. It was mostly just.
Yeah, Bruce was very
talking
careful
about
to
past-
protect his
was-
background or anything. Someone
So-
knew. He's gone back to being secretive.
But
Only
Bruce
Calva
Bruce
knows.
has not asked about his feelings.
Bruce didn't volunteer anything about feelings,
Okay.
and Grimnir did not ask. We had Bruce did offer some feelings. I guess they missed the part. Grimnir brought up Kale, and Bruce reflected on people aren't as they seem, and he had Kale pegged wrong. He thought Kale was useless, and then he turned out to be incredibly useful. So that was something that Bruce shared, something that he learned as a object lesson, hopefully for Grimnir to also pay attention and learn stuff. But that's about it.
Okay, so they shared a moment about Kale. Go ahead and do that thing we talked about.
Sure, we'll do the thing. You're gonna see one roll on for everybody, and then. Okay, so I'm doing the thing, aren't I? I'll keep it.
Do the other thing.
Yeah, I'll keep it to myself. Nope, we're good.
Cool beans. So yeah, we make it to the next morning with what seems to be little event. Bruce has made some forward progress on his boomerang. Most of you got a good amount of sleep, and yeah, so it's the morning of day 4 on the water. So yeah, that's day 14 total. Day 4 on the water. Is there anything same or different that you guys want to do today? It's going to be a little bit repetitive on this as we go through the days. They'll be mostly fast forwarding.
Unless something happens that I would react to, it would probably be same old, at least for me.
Okay. Xavius has some RP things he's going to be doing throughout the day. To start, he is going to go to the ship's quartermaster, assuming the ship has a quartermaster, of course.
Yes.
And hello. I don't mean to be a bother, but I'm kind of a scribe by trade. I was wondering, would I be able to take a look at the ship's log? I'm curious. I've never been sailing, and all this seems new.
The quartermaster responds in a gruff voice. He says, "The log is for the captain's eyes only."
Oh, okay. Is there a doctor on the ship?
Well, there's the cook. He's kind of like a doctor.
I was just gonna say cookie.
He's been known to cut off the odd rotten finger or two.
Oh, okay. Because I'm kind of also a healer by trait too. I was just looking to avail myself as useful. I know working here, I guess messy as the person who's cleaned up a lot of these messes, and I noticed a lot of blood. Some of it not mine, a lot of it not mine. Not happy that I saw some of my blood. Don't know how that happened. But also, I can like heal people, maybe, kind of, hopefully.
The quartermaster gruffly dismisses you, but says that if something should happen, he'll call for you.
Oh, okay. And so I'm going to make my way down to the cook.
Okay.
And I hear that you're the closest thing that the ship has to an apothecary / doctor / healing / medicine man.
The cook doesn't notice you enter the galley.
What's
first.
wrong? The cook's a bit of a dimwit. That'd be funny. I don't know.
The Swedish chef.
In
The cook just goes bork bork.
one decibel higher. Excuse me.
The cook has his back to the entrance of the galley and is working away. He still hasn't noticed your presence.
Okay.
Sounds of chopping.
Yep.
Sounds
Okay.
of scraping.
Is there anyone else in the galley?
No, it's just the cook, and the galley is relatively small. He's working away. The galley seems to be rather well organized, and he seems to be in quite the focus, working hard, trying to get the day's meals ready.
Okay. Xavius will spend the day. I can't believe I'm going to use this term organically. Sitting in essentially the cuck chair of the galley. Watching as people come in and out. I'm watching voices, mannerisms, and faces. I'm looking for people who are injured. If I find anyone who is injured, he would avail himself in his very Xavius fashion to offer respite and healing via his. He can do that a number of times a day. Let me just pop my features and traits so you see exactly what I'm talking about. Via my healing light. So I'd be able to do that a number of times a day to help ease any pains or weariness or soreness of the crew.
Okay, sounds good.
And at the end of the day, yeah.
Sorry, and at the end of the day, what?
At the end of the day, we'll regroup.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Calva, Faye, Grimnir, anything special today?
Not really. Me and Jim will just wander around the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, Faye
Take
is
your
just
here.
staring up at the sky, just wondering how he got here, why he's here, and helps out where people need help. He's not going to be like a stump.
Okay, so yeah, he's not going around, looking for things to do, but he's not being useless.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Cool. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody. I'm gonna roll some dice. Give me a moment to look up a thing.
Everyone went.
Do another
silent.
thing. Sorry.
I was gonna say everybody's suddenly silent. I just went to the washroom and came back and.
You're
Sorry.
contemplating
Deathly
the
silent.
meaning of life.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I just had myself on mute because I don't think you want to hear my kettle in the background.
No,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing overly exciting happens during the day. However, Xavius, later in the afternoon, a crewman, a deckhand comes in to see the cook and asks for some assistance as he appears to have gotten a nasty rope burn on one of his arms. He got it caught in the rigging as he was descending. You notice that the crewman seems to be shouting everything at the cook, who also appears to be shouting back, but they don't. Neither of them seems to be angry.
So I would be able to assume that they're probably deaf or hard of hearing in some way.
They're talking like Michael Bay dialogue. Is that what
That's a big explosion.
Above table, not that you necessarily know specifically. The cook was involved in a rather large explosion at one point, causing him to lose a significant portion of his hearing.
That's unfortunate.
Everyone but you knows to yell and talk to him, and he yells because everything to him seems quiet, so he tends to talk loud.
Fair enough. So, in seeing this interaction, he'll pipe up and go, I can help you with that. If you would actually come over here, and I'll light a torch, and you see the cooking chair, the cooking corner.
God damn.
Monsieur, come have a
He's
seat.
setting up his own little like tent or whatever, his corner.
The cook flinches in a bit of surprise. Is like, what the hell? How long have you been there?
And I'll actually use my thaumaturgy to make myself sound louder because there's no way. And I've been here about 8 hours, and not a problem. You do great work. Good stew. We had fish for dinner. Good stew.
He explains. Flattery will get you everywhere, kid.
He blushes.
He blushes a slightly darker shade of white.
Yes. He goes whiter? Translucent?
Whiter.
But he'll actually avail himself and go over to the crewmate and be like, "Here, let the song of the mistress heal thy wounds," and he'll use a charge of healing light and heal the rope burn.
So you're able to heal the rope burn quite easily. Both the crewmate and the cook are very impressed. The cook says, I was just going to rub some butter on it.
Oh, butter doesn't help anything. It in fact makes it worse. But I mean, I can be of service all around. Are there any other of the crew that maybe have ailments that your homeopathic remedy didn't solve?
He's like, well, the first mate's got a bit of the gout, and rubbing sheep's bladders on it doesn't seem to be working much. You could give him a hand with that.
Oh, okay. I would love to help with that. Turn to the crewmate I just helped. Could you maybe lead me to where the first mate's quarter is?
The crew member agrees. Yeah.
Excellent.
And leads you to the first mate's office.
Okay. So as he leads me to the office before he leaves, what time of day is it?
This is late afternoon, just about dinner time.
Okay. Is there, and as I get to the quarters, am I like under the ship, or is this like a topside thing? I'm wondering, are there any people around?
The first mate's office is up on the main deck, just adjacent to the entrance to the captain's office. So the quartermaster's office was on the port side, and the first mate's office was on the starboard side, basically opposite each other.
Okay. Are there any people around?
There's a few like out on the deck. There's the crew are going about their business, but no one's paying particular attention to you.
Okay. So before the crewmate goes, I go, oh, and I also, and I will cast a him and any of the crewmates that are around. I'll actually cast a bless on, so they'll feel like they have a little bit of resilience on them. The actual spell bless.
Okay. That's good.
I mean, it only lasts for a minute, but I mean, like, oh, may the knowing lady grant you her divine attention and blessing, and come see me if there's anything else that ails you. All I wish to do is spread her song throughout the land.
Okay, sounds good. You've ingratiated yourself to a few members of the crew.
And I'll knock on the door and enter the office of the first mate.
Yeah, the first mate is a little less gruff than the cook and the thing. He actually greets you and says, "Come in. What can I do for you, passenger?"
I hear that you're ailed by such an affliction of the foot, I would assume. The cook mentioned you had a touch of the gout.
He goes, "Oh yeah, that's my left foot swells up all the time, especially when
Oh
there's a storm
dear.
coming."
Oh.
The
Well,
cook gave me this cheap splatter to rub on it every night, but it doesn't seem to do much.
I'm familiar with homeopathic medicine. I think I have something better.
He's like, "Well,
And I will use another charge of healing light. That would at least alleviate the pain. It's not a cure for gout. If it was, I would take it in a
That's
heartbeat.
insane.
As someone who has gout, fuck.
sorry, I did not realize that. So
Oh,
apologies if that was insensitive."
it's not. It's not. Trust me, it's my own doing. But no,
It's poignant.
I can empathize with this man. But not only will I will use a one more charge of my healing light, so that's two of you so far. I'll ask him, like, are there any of the shipmen that are suffering any other ailments? I've seen a lot of blood on the deck. And you can actually hear in his voice, Xavius is warming up a bit as he's trying to communicate.
There's old Jorgensen. He refuses to eat his lemon ration, and he's got some pretty nasty scurvy. Teeth are falling off. I think his fingernails are all gone. But yeah, he's you just can't teach an old sea dog new tricks.
No, 100%. Okay. Anyone else on the crew that could use a little bit of mending?
That's all I can think of at the moment. But there's things happen on the seas all the time. We can always use a skilled physician.
Oh, absolutely. And I hope I don't harm our voyage and our chances by removing your premonition of storms by healing your fate.
He's like, there's certainly worse things, preferable problems, right? I'm sure Cookie appreciates the help, but make sure not to step on her toes in the kitchen.
No, I think I've been well out of Cookie's way. One would even say I was hidden from sight at all times.
Like,
In a corner.
That sounds like you're pretty wise, and you've only been on the ship a couple of days. I'll make a sailor out of you yet.
Well, if I can just pass the song of my lady upon all those who can hear, That would do me a great service. I didn't catch your name.
Shit.
God damn it,
Oh,
Greg.
I'm go-
Way to break the
I'm
immersion,
sorry.
Greg.
Xavius. Xavius now is going to be asking names instead of just making names up.
Xavius would be asking names because he's writing everything down.
Shitty thing is, I now
You've
need
now made a
open.
character. You've made a character that the DM can hate. You've given us all a reason to hate Xavius. It's great.
Good job, Greg.
Here's the shitty thing. I now have to open a notepad and write things down.
Yes, you do.
So I hate myself.
You know what though? That's dedication though. Good job.
Why did I make this character?
The first
Art.
mate is a male half orc named Zotl Dummick. ZOTLDUMMIK.
Zotl.
Zoltal Bummock. Okay. In height size, how close is he to being my height?
He's about 6.5 feet tall.
Oh, he said, how tall are you?
Okay. Xavius isn't short by any stretch. He's about 5'10".
Oh, five. Okay.
Yeah, 5'5". 5'5". Yeah.
He's average. Human
Okay.
size, right? I think we're all.
Yeah. Average. Okay. And he'll go, "Oh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. I'll go see that crewmate that has a touch of the a touch of the scurvy, and see if I have a salve that will probably help him. And maybe he will be up and right as rain."
Oh, that sounds good. You'll find him below deck somewhere.
Excellent. Thank you. May her voice reach your ears, and I'll take my leave.
Okay.
And and towards the end of the night, I want to go find that crewmate. But that will be the end of the night.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything during the day, or did we cover everything? I think.
Have any?
That would be it.
Oh,
I
sorry,
would
go ahead.
probably work on. Oh, sorry, Pete. What?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would probably do a second night of working on my boomerang. I wanted the conference with Alex, and because in my mind this was going to be like a project where I am attenuating a new weapon to me is going to take a long time. So it's like I need a certain number of hours to finish it. So that's what I was thinking. I didn't discuss it with you ahead of time, so I apologize.
Yeah.
for that.
No, that's
But,
fine. Making a boomerang seems like something you could do over.
yeah.
There's a lot of downtime on a ship over 8 days.
Right, that was the idea. If I could find something to make it, but I would hope it would be attuned to some extent when I was finished. So if that takes extra time, I don't know,
But you really only
mainly
need to
because I
attune
don't
to
want
magic.
this one to be about this have some kind of magical returning property on it. Yeah, I would take before bed. I would take probably another hour to work on that, and I would check in with Grimnir wherever he is, and see if he would, in an attempt to extend some trust, Bruce would see if Grimnir was up for taking watch that night.
Grimnir, what say you?
Yes, I would be happy to take a shift on the watch.
Right, because I reckon I'm not going to make it long without a little bit of shut-eye.
You've been working long hours at your crafting, whatever it is you're crafting.
All right, yeah, you'll have to wait till it's done. It's a beauty.
Man, I suppose you're not going to give away the surprise.
Well, it's no fun if you decide ahead of time. you gotta see it all happen. That's the thing is, I started out trying to do something, but the wood kind of speaks its own language. It's you You can't fight it. You gotta work with it.
I think I understand. So I'll agree to do a watch. But I was going to ask, have any of us seen Xavius? What Xavius is up to, and conversations with the crew, or have they all been in, I'm going to say, isolated areas?
Faye's been
so
in an isolated area.
Yeah, you would have seen Xavius moving about the ship and interacting with the crew. He was gone for a rather you didn't notice him for a rather long period of time, about 8 hours while he was sitting in the kitchen. You did the galley's a small place. It's not exactly a place where you're encouraged to hang out. So he seemed to have been missing for several hours while he was sitting in the galley. But you did see him throughout the day, just milling about the ship. But
Bruce would
no.
specifically
have been...
not be trying to find Xavius, so I have not been paying attention to him.
Yeah, none of his interactions were overt or like in the open public. They were mostly private conversations.
Okay, cool.
As a physician would, physicians would be somewhat discreet. You don't announce to the world generally that the how you're going to help the first mate fix his gout.
Yeah.
Or that the first mate has gout.
Yeah, maybe he's
Patient
hiding it
doctor confidentiality.
Only cooking.
Yeah. So yeah, I certainly wouldn't have been aware of what Xavius is up to. We haven't heard anything from Faye.
Faye's just doing like little tasks on the deck.
Just join the crew.
Helping with adjustments to sales and other such things.
There's the next installment for episode 2 of my Let's Play will actually feed a lot into what you just said with piracy.
Okay, so yes, that's funny.
Yeah, but funny you mention that.
What about Calva?
Not really doing a whole lot. Just kind of taking in the open sea. He was so used to being stuck underground for so long.
All right, at the end of the day, then Bruce is actually going to go find a bunk and get a little bit of shut-eye. He's not going to look for a comfortable one. He's just going to find any place that's quiet and dark.
Okay. So Grimnir, you said you're taking so by taking watch, are you taking it for the whole night, or are you just taking it, or are you guys just taking turns?
Oh yeah, we would arrange that ahead of time. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
How long is the whole night?
I'd say
Well, I guess the night's probably about 10 hours or so.
Okay.
yeah, I would say we would break it up into 2 shifts. I would take
Okay.
the first watch and let Bruce sleep, and then I'll take the second shift.
Yeah.
Or the second. He'll take the
Yeah,
second
he'll
shift.
wake me up
Yeah.
at 2 a.m. or whatever, and then I'll take the rest.
Okay. So. Okay, so Bruce is taking the second shift. Okay, so, yeah, damn it, why do I keep forgetting the name?
Xavius.
Xavius? He's Professor
Xavius.
X. I said he's Professor X. He's frail and bald.
Yes. Okay, Xavius. It is after the sun's gone down. It's not, it's late night, but not quite midnight. And you're able to find Jorgensen's bunk, where he's snoring away rather loudly.
Okay. And Xavius will quietly go up. Jorgensen. Jorgensen. And he'll pat him a couple times.
He kind of shifts and mutters before waking up. He coughs a few times and spits a.
Oh God, that's a
I've
tooth.
ballooned
Okay,
onto the
that's your tooth. That's your tooth. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
It's rather dark. You're not entirely certain whether or not he spat out a tooth or just a large gob of snot.
I have dark vision. Yes, I'm very
shit,
aware.
it was a tooth.
Oh God! Oh God! That looks to be And I try to put it back. Ew, ew, yuck.
Faye has
And he's
mending.
like, "What do you want?"
I heard that you were having issue with with being sick because of the scurvy that you might have. I was coming to see if I could help and heal and yeah. Are you okay?
Scurvy's an old wives' tale. It's just a little bit of gum rot. That's all. It happens when you get to be my age. You know what?
Oh, how old are you?
It's like, I'm 32. He looks like he's like 65.
He looks to be like 130 years old. I'm 26.
That's
YOLO!
the
Oh
life of
no!
teacher.
You were
Yeah,
very
when you hit
surprised
your
at his
30s,
answer.
it's,
You expected him to say something much
Yeah.
older. So
I'm
yeah.
18.
Well, he is clearly an old soul. He's also a stubborn old bastard for being only 32
Yeah.
and very unhealthy and racked with scurvy.
And Xavius will sit next to him and be like, "Here, why don't I have something that will help you. This will help ease the pain, and I'll do another cast of healing light. Um,
Yeah. So,
this it will heal. It will soothe the pain, but it won't actually, like it'll heal hit points, but it doesn't like regrow teeth. I don't have restoration that I'm going to actually cast on him because I mean, like, he's expendable, and
That's a
you
good way
are
to put
able
it.
to relieve some of his gum pain though.
yep. And we'll go. Are there any others on the crew who are suffering any ill effects? And oh, by the way, eat this lemon, please.
Now you sound like Cookie. You always wanted me to eat these disgusting things. I hate
Yep.
the way they burn my tongue.
Yep. And probably burn your gums. Yep. That consider it like medicine. It means it's working.
Mhm.
He accepts your ointment but stubbornly refuses the lemon.
Okay. Well, the ointment first was the healing light, and I go. I also have something. This will help probably relieve some of those joint pains, from not having it. And I'm like, here, I have to apply it to your neck. That's how it gets in.
He reluctantly agrees.
Yeah. And I will pull out that vial and put it a little bit on his neck, and using a cloth or towel, rub it on his neck, and hum a prayer to my lady, and say at the very end, "Here you go. I think this will be best for everyone."
Okay. Let's go with Calva. Give me a perception check.
All right. I do not have good perception. At least the roll was good.
16. You partially awake early in the night. You hear some voices from further down the mid deck where you're sleeping. You hear a couple of voices talking. You're not entirely certain what they're talking about, but you do recognize one of the voices as Xavius.
Okay.
And nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's just other than the fact that you hear Xavius's voice talking with someone late in the night. You roll over and go back to sleep.
Sounds good.
And
And
as I finish up, I'll just say, "Back to sleep. I was never here," and I will leave.
I guess I have one more
okay,
question
so
over the course of the day. There is one person Bruce might have been paying attention to. I would have been trying to pay attention to the captain's schedule, sort of where he goes. I wouldn't interact with them directly, but I'd probably be trying to pay attention to that
Yeah.
over the course of the day.
Yeah, the captain spends the majority of his day in his quarters.
All right.
He comes out every couple of hours and has a discussion with the helmsman about their heading and what's been going on. Then he retreats back to his quarters. He does not join the rest of the crew for their meals,
Right.
as he takes his meals in his cabin,
Okay.
delivered by cookie.
Yep. Okay. That's so mostly in his cabin, and he disassociates with the crew. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Bruce just wants to mentally keep that information.
Yeah. Nothing of note happens during your shift, Grimnir. Bruce, give me a perception check.
Alrighty. 18.
18. As you are making your way around the deck of the ship on watch, you hear a not quite quiet, not quite loud. You hear a splashing sound come from the rear of the ship.
Doo-doo. Uh-huh. So I would go to investigate that.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, 10.
You find nothing of note at the rear of the deck. The water surface is dark. You're not certain whether the splash was just an odd wave or something splashing on the surface.
The shark's name is also Bruce. Okay. I don't notice anything. Just a splash. I see dark water. All right. And I go back to my post.
Okay. Should I actually move us along? I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. Why can't I grab anything?
I can move it. How many tiles are you moving?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's about 10 or 12 tiles, something like that.
Oh, those cliffs. See, this is where
Okay.
I should have been attacked by pterosaurs. But okay. Nice. Actually, you have Leptosaurus.
Okay, yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I'm just noting something.
Yeah. The next morning, nothing has been, nothing obvious happened during the night. However, Grimnir, you notice amongst the crew there seems to be a little bit of a sullen attitude and some quiet murmuring amongst themselves. None of the crew seem to be overtly explaining what's going on to any of the passengers. Are you
Sorry,
muted, Pete?
yeah, sorry. Did you say I noticed that?
Yeah, Grimnir noticed that some of the crew seem to be speaking to each other in hushed tones.
I would instinctively try to move in closer and see if I could hear what they were saying.
Okay, so you want to basically try and eavesdrop. Give me let's call it a stealth check to see, how close you can get without being noticed that you're eavesdropping.
Okay. $12. Did it show up?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, eventually.
You don't quite make out what they say, but you hear just the phrase, "It's a shame. He was a good sailor."
Okay. I'm not trying to like stealth in now. I'm just going to walk up to the sailors that I was approaching and say, everyone seems to be a bit grim this morning. Is something the matter?
Give me a persuasion check. Evan. The crewmate brushes you off gruffly and says, "Never mind, passenger. The sea is a dark and lonely place." Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to push, but I'm going to go find Bruce.
Okay. Bruce, Grimnir. It's not hard for you to find each other.
Okay.
Not a particularly.
He's in a pod.
I think something's going on.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like someone may have died. I'm not sure. I heard one of the crew members saying that it was a shame. He was a good sailor, but I couldn't get anything out of them. Have you heard anything?
Oz is putting together that they threw someone overboard and that was the splash, but do I need to roll something for Bruce to put that together?
Let's call it an insight check.
Okay. $20.
Ooh.
Okay,
Sorry, I
given
reckon. Just RP, right?
you didn't notice it in the at the moment, but given the context, you recall the splash, and you say, "Well, you realize it definitely could have been the sound of someone falling overboard."
That's what I was about to relate. It's like, oh, you say that. That might have been what I heard last night. I had a little splash. Might have thrown a body overboard. You reckon they're dying off? I haven't heard any yelping or anything. Nobody seems to be in pain.
Also, you would know this. You did go to the sound of the splash basically right away.
Yeah.
And there was nobody around at the time.
Oh. So they didn't throw a body over. Okay.
The deck was clear. Nobody was there.
Okay, so
You
I
heard
would've
the splash. You didn't know what caused it.
All right, so with the 20, I'll amend what I said then. I reckon some might have thrown themselves off. Have you heard anything? I don't seem to sense any morale issues with the crew, but what are you picking up on?
I agree. I haven't heard anything negative coming from any of the crew.
Right.
It certainly seems strange that a sailor of his vintage would fall overboard.
Yeah. Well, Cookie makes a good stew, and the men all take care of each other. Although, I will mention the captain seems to keep to himself a lot. I wonder if there's something to that.
I'm going to interrupt briefly. Let's go ahead and continue talking if you need, but I need a bio break, so let's take 5. But you guys can go ahead and keep chatting on that if you want. I'll be listening, but I'll just be AFK.
Yeah, I just noticed yesterday the captain doesn't really mingle with the crew much. I wonder if there's something to that. He's not really part of the dynamic.
I asked the crew about what was going on. They didn't seem very willing to talk to me. I highly doubt anyone's going to say anything about the captain.
Right.
I suggest maybe we
mate,
cautiously observe what's going on.
Well, but everyone seemed to be reacting to it, you say? Sorry, I guess. Yeah. So everyone seemed to notice that this guy was missing. So it must not be very common.
Definitely seemed to be a bit solemn today.
Xavius waking up. Hi.
Why, mate?
What are you? Who's son? Is someone hurt?
Oh, Grimnir here just mentioning that the crew's mighty hushed, as we think someone threw themselves overboard last night.
Oh no!
But it doesn't seem to happen very often because the crew's taking notice and they're not going about their day as if it's normal.
Well, no, that wouldn't be normal at all. Oh, I would want. And when Alex gets back, Xavius will literally go up and start like, "Is everyone okay?" Now he's going from like, "Doctor, here, let's heal you," to therapist.
Is he? Yeah. Okay. So this is now that Xavius has interacted with Bruce. Would Bruce take notice of Xavius like starting to say this kind of thing, or is he way out of earshot before he starts?
Saying what?
Like going up to people and saying, "Oh, how are you feeling?" Like checking on people.
Well, he's going to go up to the crew and start asking that. I mean, like if you're with him, you're with him.
Bruce is what I'm asking. Like, because Bruce has not been
I don't
paying
know.
attention to Xavius. Bruce doesn't give a shit about Xavius, but you actually directly interact.
Is Bruce in view of the crew?
Actually, no. I got ask Grimnir that. Okay, so Grimnir, are we near? No, you came to find me, right? So it's up to me where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where am I? I'm probably resting, not sleeping, but I'm probably resting. So I'm below deck, in a quiet spot. So yeah, if it's a quiet spot, there's nobody there. So no. So never mind. No, I would not hear you say this. That is
Okay, yeah. I did hear all that. So
yeah, that's fine.
Don't worry.
So I would not hear. I would not hear that Xavius. I still don't know that Xavius is going around, desperate to find somebody in pain.
Okay.
But no, when I get a chance, I go up to the crew and I don't mean to pry. I heard a rumor. Is it everyone okay?
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
May I ask why the disadvantage?
Sailors don't like to talk about certain things.
Perfect. As a point, though, I have been healing some of them.
Some of them, yes.
And
But
casting
I'm applying it to basically the whole crew.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're spending the whole day going around to basically every member of the crew because that seems to be in line with your character.
It's an 18
and
anyway.
checking in.
18.
18. Okay. Yeah. So you do find a couple of younger crewmen who seem rather out of sorts. After talking with them for a while, you find out that this is their first voyage, and they learned of Jorgensen's disappearance last night. He was not
At the
found
mention
after this morning.
Oh, at the mention of that, Xavius will like be awestruck and panic and and he will say to these young ones, this is wholly my fault because I didn't see him last night. I went to heal him and I couldn't find him. Oh, if only I had gotten there sooner.
They appreciate your condolences. You notice that they seem to be eagerly each eating a lemon. It had been explained to them by Cookie in no uncertain terms that scurvy is a terrible way to die, and it is very likely that old Jorgensen chose a sailor's death over a slow and painful scurvy death.
Xavius will not only reinforce this, he will go around with pre-cut lemons. He will be with Cookie for a portion of the morning, making like cutting lemons, adding it to water, making sure that the rations, the hardtack that they get has a little spritzer of salt and lemon next to it, and go around to everyone on the crew he can to make sure that they are redoubled.
Okay. This is an overt action that the rest of the parties would definitely notice.
Mhm.
The part where you're going around
We would
making
probably
sure
also
everyone
all
gets
receive
their
a
vitamin
lemon.
C. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Xavius is extremely insistent that you all get your vitamin C.
did you know vitamin C is the leading cause of tooth decay?
What? Lack of.
I thought the leading cause of tooth decay was a monster in the Arctic.
Oh, you know, if I gave you your own DM inspiration, that would just fuck us over. So no.
All right, so
you
we
just
noticed.
take it
I
anyway.
appreciate that Spencer wasn't the only one getting the South Park reference.
I've got my little.
Actually, you know
slice
what?
of lemon.
Oh,
Faye takes his lemon and squirts some of it into a cup, and he decides to drink some of his spirits that he has in his jug.
nice. Bed lime.
Gin and tonics.
Lemon chaser.
You lemon chaser.
It's a good, that's why do you think we garnish gin with lime?
To sanitize it. Now, who wants some sanitizer?
He pulls out a bottle of bleach.
Jesus.
All right. So I got my little lemon slice, and I'm eating it. All right.
And I'll go back to spending time with Cookie. It'd be okay. I think everyone has had lemon, and anyone who hasn't had lemon, I made sure everyone has had at least 2. Oh, I can't believe that. I'm using, of course, my oh shit, I can't remember thaumaturgy.
Okay.
New character. Who dis?
You're using your thaumaturgy to sound louder?
Be loud.
Oh, okay.
To be loud because Cookie's deaf.
Is it obvious? Because Bruce also knows thaumaturgy. Does that mean that he would recognize that Xavius is trying really hard?
Well, yeah, and like it would be, depending on where Bruce is in relation to the galley, like you would probably hear raised voices, but
when
raised
Xavius
voices around the galley have been.
Yeah, when Xavius brought Bruce his lemon, at what stage in Xavius's haste was that?
Well, so like I wouldn't say haste probably isn't quite the right word for it. It took him most of the day to go around to everybody and make sure that they got their vitamin C, but it was definitely Bruce's interpretation is it was important to Xavius that you all stay healthy.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I noticed how much of a panic he was in.
Yeah, and Bruce also would be familiar with scurvy and would probably be like he wouldn't be panicking so much. He would just be like eager to make sure everyone's healthy.
Okay. All right. So I just appreciate the. Yeah.
So far, like nothing out of the ordinary for Xavius. You're still learning who Xavius is.
I think I would keep an eye on him after he gave. So this is why specifically, like, if he pathed, I would keep an eye on him to see if he goes to give one to the captain at all.
Oh, absolutely. I would try, but at first I would make sure I get permission from the first mate. I would talk to the quartermaster again. I would talk to the second lieutenant before I go to the captain following chain of command.
There's nothing going on in this boat. Bruce is going to spend the latter half of his day kind of trailing Xavius then.
Yeah, so Xavius was not successful in getting into the captain's quarters specifically. Yeah. Cookie did reassure him that that she would make sure she got the captain got his dose of vitamins.
Fantastic.
Well, I would also ask Cookie to pass on that I feel terrible for this. If only I could have helped sooner.
She exclaims in a very gruff, manly voice, these things happen on long voyages. Sailors don't come home. It's just part of sea life. But I do get somewhat sentimental too. I feel like a mama bear looking after her cubs. It dawns on you that Cookie is a woman despite all appearances. To the contrary.
And Xavier smiles and then doesn't smile and then realizes and then puts on that fake smile.
Yeah,
A
no one was
series of
trying to
O's.
hide the fact. No one was trying to hide the fact that
No.
Cookie was a woman. Everyone, all the crew know. Like it's not like
Yeah.
it's a surprise to anyone else. It just did. This is a very gruff, very manly, very tough-looking
Yeah.
individual,
Yes.
and you were a little confused. You just assumed that you misheard the first few times you heard she or her, but yeah, no, yeah. So this is
It's just not important
um,
to the rest of the crew.
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Think like
Sure.
Ren and Stimpy manly caricature.
yeah.
so on fourth watch,
She rushes.
I will. Xavius will actually go to the crew, the ones who aren't particularly busy, and say he is doing a prayer on behalf of Jenkins, to his
Jorgensen.
mistress. Anyone who like Jorgensen, whatever. Xavius said it correctly. Greg, but Xavius said it correctly. Jorgensen, and will offer any prayers if they would like to join him as he wishes the next voyage to the afterlife.
Only a couple members of the crew, specifically the younger, greener ones,
Yeah,
join you. The majority of the crew just accept this as part of sea life and
Yep.
are not overly concerned.
What?
okay. So I will take the time. I actually have a nice prayer that I would say, and then at the end I would cast a bless. Again, anyone who's around would feel this enrichment of energies, and then I will actually to finish it off, throw a guiding bolt into the sea to usher away any ill fates and spirits that would draw towards him.
So this is something that the rest of the party would notice. So
Yep.
the rest of you would be aware now, despite the fact that the crew initially wanted to keep it hush hush. It has now been made apparent to the party.
Xavius has been cleansing the boat for the day.
Yeah, that a member of the crew named Jorgensen had scurvy and likely threw himself overboard to save himself a painful death.
Above table, not to totally derail. Has anyone seen the movie Master and Commander?
Yes.
I've seen so many parts of it. I've never seen it all the way through, but it's a fantastic film.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
it was
book
good.
of when the guy jumps off the boat,
Yeah.
and then the guy hands him the Bible to the passage of the book of Job.
Yep.
Because Job and the whale.
Yep. Job and the whale. You mean Jonah?
Jonah the Whale, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was because they called him a Jonah because he brought ill winds.
Yes.
That's kind of where Xavius is thinking right now.
Oh, yeah. He's thinking
Oh.
cursed. Yeah, cursed, ill. Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. Anyway. Okay. Cool. So that's what time of
although
day?
in the eulogy though, Xavius
Hmm?
does make a point of expressing that Jorgensen is most certainly in a better place.
Oh yeah, and he finishes off. Let's all raise a lemon to the sky and to ourselves. And Xavius will probably have eaten his 15th lemon for the day.
I think Bruce is, although very aware of Xavius doing things, has zero interest in whatever he's doing, because it's all hocus pocus bullshit. They,
Yeah.
Sorry, gonna mute myself.
yeah. What time of day is it roughly?
So it's now shortly after sundown. The service that he did was just after sunset.
Okay, so it would have been
Um,
before that. So like while Xavius is running around, and say, so we have to rewind a little bit because
Yeah, sure.
I would have probably been doing something around midday or like in the early afternoon at some point. I would have gone to find Calva after trailing Xavius. Okay, so maybe this is mid afternoon. So sometime between trailing Xavius, finding out that he never reached the captain, and the ceremony that he just did, whatever that is. Sometime in that section, I would have gone to find Calva, and like, boy, mate, you think Jim could help me out with something?
Yeah. What are we looking at?
I want to find out what's going on with the captain. Wonder if your little bugger can go into his quarters and stay invisible and see what's going on.
Yeah, I can definitely use him as an eavesdrop.
Sneak in there and yeah, because I don't like that he keeps himself shut in all the time. Anyway, that's it, and then that's all I have time for. But I just sort of dropped that hint, and so it's like, do we have time to do that now, or would I only have time?
Oh yeah,
to
for sure.
drop
So yeah, that's something that. So yeah, let's say your suspicions theoretically would have been raised, around mid-afternoon and such.
Mhm.
So let's say, so Calva, how is Jim going to eavesdrop on the captain? Let's say you've decided, like, you've been made aware that Bruce wants to eavesdrop on the captain somewhere around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. I'm assuming I already know what he looks like, the captain.
Yes, you
Okay,
would have
good,
met
good.
him when you came
when
on
we
board.
boarded, yeah.
Yeah, he spends the majority of time in his cabin, but it's not like you've never seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's
He
not a
does
shady
come out, you can
character or
meet, yeah.
anything. He's just, yeah.
Do we know where his quarters is?
Oh yeah, his quarters are at
The stern of the ship.
just below the helm deck, and there are big obvious doors.
Okay, I'll get Jim to do a little fly, because I'm assuming we don't know his location right now.
The captain's location? No, the captain's in his
Yeah.
quarters. Like
He's in his quarters
I tracked.
right now.
Yeah, I know the captain's schedule roughly. From yesterday, he's either talking to the helmsman or he's in his quarters. So yeah, he's in his quarters right now. So when I come to you, I say like, "Hey, the captain's in his quarters. I wonder if Jim can get in there, invisible or get small or something, and see what's going on."
Yeah, I was thinking could turn into a spider,
And say, "Yeah, how small can Jim get?"
and he can turn into a small spider.
Yeah.
Or a rat even, but I feel like a rat would be more noticeable than
Yeah.
a small spider. I'm assuming the door on his cabin has a little crack underneath. That
Oh,
he
and
could turn
it
into
would
a
be
spider.
no difficulty at all for a spider to crawl under the door.
All right. Yeah, I'll get Jim to fly over there near the door, and when there's no one around, quickly turn into a spider and crawl into the cabin, and then try and find like a little like nightstand or a dresser that he can crawl under,
Just
and
clarify,
then really not be seen.
he's invisible this whole time, right?
Well, he can't be invisible while he's a
Oh, wow,
spider.
he's a spider. Okay.
So he's just gonna crawl under the desert, like a table or a dresser or something, so that he can't be seen at all, and just kind of eavesdrop.
Okay, give me a stealth check for him at advantage.
Stealth check. Okay, hold on.
It's very unlikely that a spider would be noticed entering the room, but it is possible that
It is possible.
him turning into a spider in front of the captain's door is noticed.
Let's see.
Well, Jim hasn't really been with us on
He
this trip.
he actually has a
either, so-
+5 to stealth.
Oh, yeah. Just don't roll a 1.
Was it at advantage or sorry,
Yeah,
I missed that.
At advantage.
Jesus.
Is it going to show up this time?
Is that better? Ah, not 20.
That's funny. That'll do. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I never.
Yeah, he's able to get infiltrate the captain's quarters unnoticed quite expertly.
Perfect.
And so he's just going to spend the next several hours just basically
Yep.
dropping and keeping an eye on the captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so I think that's basically everything for that day. Is there anything
Before going to bed, are there any other animals I've seen on the boat? Any other like mice, rats?
Give me an investigation check. You on there is a small a couple of goats that Cookie keeps for the milk for
Okay.
using in cooking. Presumably, also they could be slaughtered too if they needed, but they primarily use them for their milk.
I have the spell that DMs hate the most,
Wish?
and I'm going to cast it.
Speak that.
So I'm going to speak to the goats. I speak to goats.
Okay.
And I go, hello there, totes my goats.
Xavius just stands there going,
um,
bat, bat, for
Yeah, as far as any
screaming.
yeah, I guess anyone who would be in proximity to the galley would notice Xavius speaking a little louder than they normally do, but in a goat voice. It seems a little odd, but Xavius is a bit of an odd individual.
Yeah. Stop
so I
questioning
don't
it at this point.
It's not like it was secretive, but
No?
it's not overly out of place for. It's not the weirdest thing Xavius has done in the last couple days. He literally just shoved lemons down everybody's throats.
And he did
Since
some kind
coming
of
on
strange
board,
incantation to the water as well.
So I'm just recapping. Since coming on board, he has tried to ingratiate himself as a doctor, sat in the galley for 8 hours in a cuck chair, watching the cook, presumably cook. Then he went around, tried to find everyone's medical history. Then the next day, he went around shoving lemons down everyone's throat, and now he's talking goat. What's weird about this, guys? What's weird?
Yeah.
So speaking to the goat.
Yeah.
Hi, goat.
As you start to introduce yourself to the goats kind of bleat to what sounds to you like common, but to anyone else just sounds like goats bleating. You just hear them say, "Oats, oh."
I don't know what you expected. They're goats.
No. And I'll go to Cookie and I need some oats. Oh, never mind. I know where they are, and I grab some oats and go over.
Nice.
Here you go. And it gives them some oats. I'm like, here, my little friends. Here are some oats for my goats. Oats.
Goats.
Say, have you seen any other animals on the ship? Any other spiders, rats, mice?
Steve.
Oh, where's Steve?
The goat kind of motions with his head towards the piles of grain sacks.
Yep.
Where you would have collected the oats, probably.
Yep. And I'll go, and I'll seamlessly switch to rat or mouse and be like, Steve, please. I mean you no harm. Steve, please.
Yeah. To anyone who cares and is around, rather than making goat noises.
Yeah.
Xavius is now making little small squeaky sounds. You notice, Xavius, a little nose and whiskers kind of poke itself out from underneath one of the grain bags. Oi!
Yep.
What do you want?
Oh, you have a personality much bigger than I thought. Hi, I'm Xavius. I'd like to introduce myself. I was looking to see, you have access all around the ship, and you like food, right?
Of course, I'm Steve. This is my ship. This is my crew. I'm the big boss around here.
Oh, oh, my. And he'll actually, Xavius will get down on his knees and sit like on his knees, pencil to him, and go, "My apologies. I should have introduced myself earlier. My name is Xavius, boss."
Xavius, give me an insight check.
Mm.
24.
Nice,
Okay,
nat 20.
you definitely notice that this rat has delusions of grandeur.
Don't we all? Have I met Bruce?
Oh.
Hey!
Am I wrong?
Part of me was kind of hoping Xavius would be convinced that the rat is actually the real captain, but nope.
Oh.
This is just a really
Aw.
cocky, arrogant rat with delusions of grandeur, and it's
Yep.
painfully
He's
aware
Medboat.
obvious to you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm already 2 steps ahead of you, Alex. Don't worry.
Xavius is putting on an act.
Oh, do you think you're in control here, boss, right?
Of course I am. Just look at
Well-
them. Look at these fools. They're weighing on me hand and foot.
I mean, I have a friend. He has been trying to make your acquaintance all trip. But he thinks that some other guy's the captain.
It's like, well, clearly he's mistaken. I'm obviously the
Clearly.
captain right here.
Not only do I know that for a fact, I'm hoping you can rectify that. Is there any way we could get the captain to come out and clarify this? I mean, you're the captain, of course, but I mean and I lean in close to, again, act up that I'm trying to be smarmy and be like, the human captain, quote, quote. And I roll my eyes, obviously.
The rat, kind of, standing up on his hind legs, putting his paws on his hips, in kind of a smarmy, arrogant way. He's like, "Oh, my first mate? Nah, he's busy. He's got to plot the charts and do all the things. I'm in charge of deciding where the boat goes and who comes and goes on it. But he's really busy keeping things ship shape, if you will."
With that insight, can I tell the intelligence of this creature?
At that, so at this point, it's been. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, I thought it was 10 minutes. Never mind. This creature doesn't seem to be overly intelligent, especially considering he seems to believe his delusions of grandeur. You can tell he's probably been on the ship a while and still thinks that the world revolves around him.
All
He's a
right.
pretty fat rat
Well-
who's been feeding on rather large sacks of grain, and he's been getting away with it for a while.
Yeah.
But if
Right.
Cookie were to catch him, he'd be in trouble.
And I say, I lean in and go, there's something I was wondering. I'm looking for the ship's manifest. I was told it wasn't for my eyes, but we're friends. Would you be able to help me get that?
He says, "What's in it for me?"
Well, how about when we get to land, I know a little hole in the wall that will make this hole in the wall look like it's a hole in the wall.
So you're saying you can get me a bigger ship, huh?
I can get. Why would I stop at a ship? An admiral such as you deserves a fleet.
Give me a deception check.
Eat. For context, that's a 3.
Yeah. Oof. He says, "Of course, you're right. But what's a scrawny little dweeb like you gonna do to get me a fleet of ships? I work hard for my grain around here. I still don't get the respect I deserve."
Well, that is something I think I can help with. See, I have the ability to move around freely. You have to scurry around. Maybe I could take you somewhere a little closer to the quarters that you deserve. And I mean, you know the kind of food that human captain dines on?
The rat looks confused and gestures to the grain and filth around him.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've got everything I could ever want right here.
And I go, no, my friend. You seemingly misunderstand me. Why would you settle for scraps when I can bring you to the mountain?
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yes. He really likes his scraps.
Okay. 14.
14. He's like, well, I suppose I do get bored of the same scraps every day. I could use
On
a
top
little
of that,
variety in life.
what more than food? I think you need respect. We need to put respect on the name Steve.
He kind of puffs up his chest, agrees. And he says, what do you propose?
Well, what I will do is I'll bring you to the first mate's quarters. You can get in there, and once you're in there, it's just a straight shot to the captain's quarters. If I'm now, correct me if I'm wrong. That is how the ship is laid out, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
A rat would be able to make it easily from the first mate's quarters to the captain's quarters.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
An experienced
instead of
rat
you
would
having,
probably be able to get to most parts of the ship,
Yeah.
likely unnoticed.
but
But it would probably
this
be
is a
easier if he was closer.
this is a direct route, no danger whatsoever, and with a little bit of panache, and I use my thaumaturgy, and I cut little sparks from my fingertips. I'm like, I think the knowing mistress might know the way.
He says,
What do you say? 50-50, and I put 2 fingers out to shake his hand.
He says, yeah. He says quite strongly and confidently, it's like 60-40, my way. Spits on his paw and shoves it towards your hand.
You, okay, you, yes, okay. 70-30 you. I think you drive the hardest bargain I've ever had, but it's fair.
So he shakes your fingers and
Okay.
agrees to help you acquire what he can of the ship's log or the ship's
Thank
map.
you. Yep. And with that, I'm going to go.
For clarity, are you looking for the manifest of cargo or like manifest of people?
People.
Okay.
Specifically, the ship's log.
Okay.
So Xavius will then take his leave. He will go. He will wash his hand, squeeze lemon on it, wash it again. you, and again, not the strangest thing any of you all have seen him do all day. And he will retire for the night.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Anyone else? Anything for the night before we fast forward and roll dice?
Trying to think if it's been 2 days now since Turtle Island has shown. I'm going to once again check in with Grimnir, and I am going to go below deck, but I'm going to get Bongo to... I'm going to summon Bongo and get him to keep watch. And alert me if anything comes close to the boat.
So are you planning to have Bongo take watch the whole night, or
Yes.
or am I taking a shift again?
No, I have Bongo watch the whole night.
Okay.
Have you had Bongo out since I joined the...
Yeah, Bongo did put on day 1 of our ship, Bongo did put on a little bit of a fire show on the ship. So he's like,
Oh,
a pet,
right,
but
yeah,
I didn't,
okay.
I haven't revealed any of like how he was summoned. Like I didn't summon him in front of people. I didn't. Yeah, it's just like, oh, this is my pet. This is my pet dragon. Here, he's here. So it might be suspicious that he's not around, but he put on a little bit of a show on day one. But I'm like, oh yeah, here's here's my pet dragon. He'll watch tonight. We haven't seen. So I said, oh, we haven't seen that that ancient dragon thing islands for a couple days. I reckon little Bongo here can keep watch, and he'll just come and get me if there's anything out of the ordinary. Unless you want to take watch again, but
no, if your little friend is capable of keeping watch, then I will enjoy the extra rest.
all right. I
think we're going to need it when we get to shore.
So maybe for Alex, I'm trying to think. Has just bought in order to keep things inconspicuous. Have I kept Bongo out this whole time?
Yeah, like Bongo, I believe was with you when you boarded, or
Yeah,
there such as like.
Yeah, I would.
He's not like, yeah, he's not the most like. Sure, he's not the most normal creature, but this is still, he's not the most out of place thing in the world.
Yeah, he's fairly. I just think like it's been a couple days now. If Bongo's been around, he also would have needed to like eat and stuff, but he'd just be acting like a puppy dog. So okay, we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
All right, Bongo's gonna keep watch.
Yeah, unless there's any particular reason you wanted to keep his existence secret. I assume
no. The only thing I want to keep secret is the summoning ritual, because I don't want anyone aware of the crystal on my neck, and I don't want anyone asking questions about his origin. So I'm just treating him like some animal I picked up. But he is in fire mode because I declared that he was Fire Bongo when I brought him out. So
Oz above table. Was it ever discussed that we are like our group, our motley travelers, are responsible for watches?
No.
Or is it just something we're doing?
This is something just Bruce is doing. Bruce started doing it. Grimnir came to me on his own, and then I just shared my concerns of the dragon turtle, and now we just have this watch rotation going on. It was never assigned.
So yeah, the crew would normally be just part of like the regular. There would be a crewman of the watch, doing certain things at different times of night.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was just Bruce and Xavier. Grimnir. That decided they wanted to keep their own watch out for
specifically for signs of the dragon turtle.
Okay. Yeah.
Or any other ancient deities that decide to.
Yeah. They're doing the broody tough guy version of being scared of the ocean.
Yeah.
Before fully retiring for the night, Xavius will go over to Bruce and go, Bruce, I don't want to trouble you, but could I get a moment of your time?
Well, for one, I'm pretty tired, but sure. What do you need?
Well, for one, you don't seem to be sleeping well, and I know I'm not helping that literally right now, but what troubles you?
It's like I was telling a friend over there a couple nights ago. It's just I didn't like the way that ancient dragon spirit was acting and making us give it all its gold. That's all. I'll just if there's more things like that, I just want to be on the lookout for it.
Okay, but why does that trouble you?
Sometimes people are a little too okay with being pushed around, and I need someone to look out for them. Sometimes people need to be told that it's okay to take care of themselves.
Bruce, do the thing.
Okay. Damn it.
Is Xavius about to lose a tooth?
No. Oh, God. 11.
Oh.
Is that enough?
Do the other
okay,
thing.
It's not enough. We're good.
Never mind. Continue.
Continue.
Okay. Just at this very moment in time, what is Bruce's physicality?
Nothing has changed. He's sort of sitting. He's looking very tired. Like right at this very moment in time, you've caught him as he's wandering below deck to find a place to crash. So he's kind of looking at you, and he's just got like a serious steely look in his eyes that he always has. Since you've known him, that's the only look he has. That bright shine that he had in chapter 1 isn't there right now. So
it's gone.
Well, it's not gone forever, maybe, but it certainly hasn't been there since you've known him.
And I'm like, oh, you look so tired here, and I'll help you to a bed a bunk where you can lay down. And
all right, mate, I can take care of myself, man. I've been doing it for longer than you've been alive.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes it's okay to rely on others. It's okay to let others help.
Bruce doesn't know how to handle this because I'm not listening. I'm like, it's probably good advice. Appreciate it.
You don't seem to take advice very well.
What are you doing to me?
I'm gonna break you. I will break you, little man.
I don't know. I'm too tired to really
Xavius?
react. I'm going to continue. So you are definitely going to feel like you are intruding. Bruce is going to make give you some very polite, but he's going to make sure you feel like you're intruding on his I'm taking care of me time. I need to sleep.
Okay. And
whatever
Xavius
guilt tripping that Bruce can do. Bruce used guilt tripping. It was super effective.
So you think?
Xavius, give me an insight check, please.
Sure thing.
Do I have to adjust the number at all?
It is clear to you that Bruce is overtly frustrated with the line of questioning.
Yep.
But you know, in the back of your head, there's something more behind this anger that he seems to be displaying.
Okay. As I help Bruce, despite his objections, I will cast Aid on him. So he, for 8 hours as he sleeps, will have 5 extra hit points. As a way to rebuff his physicality.
I don't see non-consensual spell casting on your bingo card.
I know. I left it off for a reason. You're playing checkers. I'm playing chess.
Oz, I'm sending you a quick DM.
Thank you.
And as you're going to sleep, I'm just saying.
I sort of turn away. I try to like smile and nod politely. Yes, unless it looks very fake, and Xavius picks up that it's very fake. But I try to, and then I turn over and I try to get like. I'm giving him the whole like I'm very sleepy. Yes, thank you very much. I pat him on the head and I turn around.
Yeah. The last things you hear as Xavius leaves. Let the mistress sing you songs of gentle repose.
Right, so mate.
And Xavius will fuck off somewhere.
Are the rest of us in the room while this is happening?
No, not by this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe at the beginning. When I was
Xavius will.
All right, I think Grimnir might have seen when Bruce was approached by Xavius, but you would not have followed us unless you followed us to my room.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wasn't sure if we were given individual quarters or if we were all sort of bunking in the same general communal space. So
it's not so much individual rooms, such as it is like not quite just hammocks hanging from the ceiling, but there's like kind of like bed shelves
I like to
that are
think.
slightly nicer than the crew hammocks.
I like to think that
It's
Bruce.
not a
Oh,
particularly
sorry,
large
Dave.
ship. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I like to think that Bruce just went for the quietest spot that was sleepable. So, it might be a particularly dingy corner of the ship, but it's quiet. So
Yeah.
an
Bruce definitely
unwanted
would've,
area.
like, yeah. Bruce probably would have chosen privacy over comfort.
Yeah.
So
most parts of the ship aren't
as
entirely private, but there's quieter portions of it.
I'm having trouble keeping track because I'm trying to map this out. Trying to having trouble keeping track of where like Faye and Calva are during all this. Like Grimnir, I assume, are in Grimnir during the day. But anyway,
We're doing stuff.
yeah.
well, my next step was to go check in with Faye.
I was gonna. Well, Faye, we do know where he is because Faye has just integrated into the crew, so he's just doing whatever the crew is doing. But
yeah. So on that note, I was gonna get Faye. Can I get a charisma check from you?
You better believe it. That 6 is a 5.
Yeah. The the
Yeesh.
yeah, you
Yeesh.
haven't very successfully ingratiated yourself to the crew. While they're appreciative of the fact that you are helping out, you're not exactly getting invited to any reindeer games anytime soon.
Oh, it must have been all the stories about setting raccoons on fire for eating all my freaking mangoes.
One of the crew members slightly resembles a raccoon. He's definitely not a raccoon, but he resembles one.
That might be why.
listen to the rabbit.
This is worse than that time I went to Georgia.
Okay, so Jim, you observe the captain for several hours. He moves about his cabin, checking charts, writing in logs. He seems to be making navigational calculations and such. He continues doing this throughout the afternoon, leaving his cabin every couple of hours to confer with the helmsman. And then Cookie at some point brings his dinner, which is a little bit nicer than what the rest of the crew gets, but it's not luxurious by any means. Afterwards, the captain gets his final report from the first mate for the evening, and dives into a bottle of some form of liquor, which takes up most of his evening until he falls into a deep sleep.
You're good.
So okay, so this is so I think that's pretty much everything before we roll through the nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing before the nighttime, that during the day at some point, Grimnir will go to the back of the ship where Bruce had described hearing the sound, and I just like to have a look around and see if I notice anything around where the crew member went overboard.
Give me an investigation check at advantage.
Okay.
16. So you take a good look around. As far as you can tell, you can't find anything disturbed or out of the ordinary. It is very likely that the story of Jorgensen throwing himself overboard was true. You don't find any signs of struggle or anything like that. I assume that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So at about 4 in the morning, Xavius would like to wake up and head on up before the sunrise. And who all is on watch at this time in terms of the crew?
There's a couple of unnamed sailors, like minimum crew this dark night.
Okay.
A couple just watching the horizon for hazards, and helmsman dutifully doing his job.
So as I'm leaving to get up,
Bongo's flying
and
around.
okay, that.
Oh yeah, also Bongo is watching
Yeah,
for the dragon
Bongo's
turtle.
watching. Bongo's in a very specific spot, though, watching a specific.
Yeah.
So before I hit the actual deck, I am going to use Mask of Many Faces,
Okay.
and I'm going to disguise myself like the first mate.
Okay.
So I take on the appearance of Zoto Dumrick. Am I saying that right? Okay. Yep. And I walk about on the deck and just walk around, trying not to get much attention. But I mean, first crew member I run into, I go, you crewman.
The crewman responds, "Yes, first mate."
I'm looking for 2 greenhorns. I wish to have a quiet conversation with them at the stern. Bring me two of the greenhorns. I wish to examine our man overboard readiness.
Yes, sir. And he rushes off to find a couple of greenhorns.
And I will head to the stern and quietly just look out.
Okay, as you're doing that, Jim, you are. I assume you're still hanging out in the captain's office while he's asleep.
Yep,
Jim
he's
doesn't
just
really
gonna
need to
stay there.
sleep. He doesn't really need to be entertained. So him staying there and being sentinel is perfectly normal
Yep.
for Jim. You notice a rat has worked its way into the captain's office and climbed onto the captain's desk.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on the rat.
Okay. You look on as the rat seems to nibble at a couple of pages of the log. Kind of uncharacteristically, a rat manages to somehow roll the pages up slightly and start to drag them towards the hole from whence he came.
Mental note taken.
So the
Because
rat
Jim
is-
would have no clue that had to do with anything. It is odd though.
It is definitely something that Jim would notice as something out of the ordinary,
Yeah.
but he would have no contextual
Yeah.
reason as to why that might be happening. So yes, Jim observed a rat stealing some papers from the captain's log. Okay. So yeah, a few moments pass,
Mhm.
and a couple of greenhorns are brought to the quote unquote first mate at the stern of the ship.
Yep. And I go, gentlemen, this is your maiden voyage. Am I correct?
Sir, yes, sir. They stand strongly at attention.
I want you to tell me, point to the first one, what alarm is sounded when a crew member falls overboard?
He cries, he says, "You cry out loudly, man overboard," while pointing at the where you last saw the man, and you never take your eyes off of him.
All right. And you, as everyone's crying, what is everyone else's duty?
We turn the ship around as quickly as possible and try and get it on track to where the last known location of the individual was, while prepping a lifeboat.
All right. And what is the response time?
Well, It's been a while since we did the drill, but I think the last time we did it, it took us about 10 minutes to get the ship turned around, and about another 5 minutes to get the lifeboat in the water. So a total of 15 minutes.
And in these waters, how long can someone survive in these waters?
And it's like, well, they're not particularly cold, so that's not a major concern. A lot of us aren't so
When he says
good at swimming.
it's not a major concern, his eyes will snap to him. Son, we have passengers on board. What if they are not able to swim?
It's like, well, that's pretty normal. Most of us don't know how to swim either. But the major hazards in these waters are definitely the sea creatures. They can be quite ravenous.
I would like you both. I am going to tell you a story. I want you both to look out towards the sea as I tell this story to you.
They promptly about face and look out into the ocean as ordered.
All right. And I'm going to spin them a tale of a crewmate who had seen the abyss of death more than once and decided to end their life by jumping off, and the horrors that exist by doing a sailor's death as opposed to a natural death. And as I say the horrors, I'm using a piece of cloth and rubbing the ointment on their neck. When I rub the ointment on their neck, I'm going to Misty Step.
The sailors are slightly concerned, but by this strange contact from the first mate, but they're too afraid to interject. And as you Misty Step, they do not notice your exit.
I will say as I move further away, go, you are to stand at attention until the rise of the sun and contemplate my words.
They snap straight, standing tall. So give a loud "aye, aye, sir," and follow your orders.
Okay. I will quietly change my mask of many faces to another random crewmate and make my way back downstairs to my bunk.
Okay. Give me a stealth check at advantage. Just to see if anyone else notices you making your change. No, nobody notices. Okay. However, Bongo, you did hear a loud "aye, aye, sir," coming from the stern of the ship, from two voices simultaneously.
Bongo is
Does this elicit
specifically
any response?
watching the water and makes no reaction to it.
Okay. Okay, that brings us to the next morning. The sun has risen, and the first mate has gathered the crew on the main deck and is barking at the crew. Not literally woof woof bark bark, but he's making a variety of sea-related.
Have we moved another day?
Yeah, he seems to be it's now morning. We're getting closer.
Yep.
We're almost there.
Woo.
Cool.
We passed by those cliffs. Not attacked by pterosaurs from the cliffs. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So the party is awakened by the loud shouting of the first mate, as he appears to be giving the whole crew a dressing down on the main deck. Does anyone want to react to that?
Let's
Yeah.
go and see what's going on.
Xavius will slowly come up and go, well, is everything okay? Yeah. He can kind of murmur under his breath, mumbling. Looks to Bruce, looks to Oz, winks. Says, I hope it's not the gout. I hope it's not the gout. I hope it's not the gout.
So the as you
Come
come out, you overhear the first mate shouting, cursing, and other such epithets of anger towards the crew, and he says, "Who saw the two greenhorns? Blah blah blah, whatever their names are. Last, speak up! Someone speak up now!" Before one man gingerly puts his arm up and says, "Sir, you asked me to bring them to you at the stern of the ship last night." He barks back, "That's preposterous. I did no such thing." How have we managed to lose two members of the crew without anyone noticing what happened to them?
If Bruce is here, noticing the chaos, he is seeing that they're normally a pretty tight run ship, but I don't think Bruce is particularly interested in the internal politics of the ship. So, is the captain out here?
Well, it's not clear. So the captain is standing nearby. He's on the upper deck looking down, observing what's happening, but he is not saying anything.
I think I will.
Because,
Bruce,
the first mate is the prime disciplinarian. At this moment, no one in the party knows exactly what the first mate's talking about, other than that there appears to be two members of the crew missing.
the captain's out. Bruce is going to go stand. Is going to go move near the captain, not presumptuously close to him, just nearby, looking available.
Okay.
And also looking at the first mate, like watching the first mate as well. Kind of trying to mimic the captain's behavior, his body language.
Okay, so give me, let's call it, give me a straight charisma.
Charisma.
Performance. Give me a performance roll.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, let's see how well you mirror his mannerisms.
15.
Okay, moderately well. Okay, that may just endear you to him slightly. Is anyone else doing anything at the time while the first mate is shouting and yelling and contradicting what this one sailor swears to be the truth?
Xavius is just coming up and just watching it.
Okay. Faye,
just going back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Faye is just watching as well. He's just kind of observing what the first mate's doing and then what the other contradicted sailor is doing in terms of like how's he going to react.
Okay, give me an insight check.
Sure. Yeah. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly insightful. So it's very clear to you that the sailor currently being yelled at by the first mate for obviously lying is very confused. It's obvious to you that he believes what he said to be true.
The plot thickens.
Grimnir, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, I can't remember exactly what you said. Are we sort of bunking in the same space? And would any of us have noticed Xavius moving in and out early in the morning?
Nobody noticed Xavius moving about while you guys were asleep. It's It's a semi-open sort of. There's like bunks along like the side walls of the second deck, where most of the crew quarters, not quite quarters are. They're just kind of like stacked berths sort of thing. Kind of like bunk beds, but more nautical.
Okay. Seeing as how Bruce is with the captain, I think I'll just stand next to Calva and Faye and
Hey,
Xavius and say, another 2 crew members missing. This is very strange.
very strange. Oh, so that sailor thought what he observed.
Interesting.
Could
Yeah.
this have been from the dragon turtle seeking revenge?
I don't know. We must investigate further.
Okay, as you guys are conversing, the first mate kind of wraps up his dressing down of the crew. He orders them to go about their duties. They are to double the night's watch, and no one is to move about the ship alone at any time.
We're all aware of these orders.
this-
Yes. And he turns to the passenger and just says, "That goes for you passengers too. Nobody travels the ship alone till we get to the bottom."
so that's so restrictive.
Bruce feels rather assured that the things are being taken care of, and he kind of falls in line on this one. There's no reason to be suspicious. Everyone's kind of dumb and falling in line, and but he's still keeping his wits about him. So that's it. I can't think of anything else he would do.
I'll ask the first mate. Am I allowed to hold a blessing or eulogy? And maybe if there's someone who can help me, maybe there's a cleanse or a curse. This is this normal? And then he stops. Is everyone's mental health being taken care of?
Mental health. What is that? I hear like close by.
It's a thing. People get really upset, and then the dark thoughts happen, and oh, I'm feeling faint again.
You haven't been to Florida, have you?
What's a Florida?
Bruce, do the thing.
Bruce do the thing?
Yeah, Bruce, do the thing.
Oh, okay. I don't like doing the thing anymore. Yay!
I don't like the thing anymore.
I beat the thing. I can do okay.
You're fine, Bruce. You're good.
Yeah. Yep. I'm good on both counts. Okay, so we're good.
It's a little piece of land south of probably the worst state imaginable.
Denial?
No, the Nile's in
Probably.
Africa.
Yeah, that's right.
What's in
River,
Africa?
But so is there some kind of sorry? I just because this is sort of happening. Is there some kind of curfew or sorry? Did I interrupt a finish what you're doing, Xavius and?
No. It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there some sort of curfew on the ship, or it's just freedom of movement around the ship is supervised?
It's just the ship is just going to be under a heightened state of alert, effectively.
Fair enough. Okay, so before retiring or before going to the next structured event, whatever it is, I need to find Calva and conference with him.
Okay. So just to wrap up that little thing, it's effectively concluded and communicated to you that the Greenhorns likely lost their footing during the night. Again, the sea is a hazardous place. People die all the time. Unfortunately, nobody was noticed them fall overboard, and nobody was able to rescue them. So they weren't
And
noticed missing until the next morning.
this would be different if we were on a submarine in the desert.
This would in fact be different.
Xavius,
That would be-
Xavius will look at Faye and go, "Have another lemon."
Oh, thank you.
I think the
Yeah.
scurvy is hitting hard.
I don't even know what that is. People in Florida don't get scurvy.
That's an orange
There's
grove
a lot of
reference.
oranges in Florida, I suppose.
You see a trickle of blood trickle down Xavius's nose as you say that.
Oh, that's funny.
And then you all hear Ernor shouting "Kathud" as Xavius faints
he
at the sight of
faints.
his own blood.
Yeah. Okay, so what time of day is it?
So yeah, it's still early morning, but we can basically go about the day for however it is you guys want. Much like we have.
I
the last
would
few
like
days.
I would like to speak with the crew member that Faye pointed out.
Mhm.
Was
Oh, okay.
confused about the order from the first mate.
Okay. Put a pin in that for now, but I'll check in with everybody else what they're doing for the day.
Bruce has a theory. Bruce is going to pull. Actually, he wants to try something. He's
Okay.
not seen anything
does
in
he
a
want to try?
while. Bruce is going to go into his inventory. Do.
I just want to make sure I check in with everyone so there's no conflicting or contradicting things, or
Yeah.
so we don't have to
That's a good idea.
roll back as often. If I identify what everyone's doing and then pick the order in which I want to resolve them.
Bruce is going to specifically, because he's remembering, he's kind of done with the nonsense of the ship. Like, everything seems to be either structured, or like the ship's crew seems incredibly competent, so Bruce isn't concerned anymore about the safety of anyone. So he has turned his attention to the water, and he is remembering the fish on day 1, or day 2, rather. And he wants to go to the side and see if he's not going to be catching any fish, but he's going to toss a gold piece into the water, trying something. So he takes 1 gold piece, and he's going to toss it overboard.
The spirit of
Okay,
Thistle
well-
goes, "Wait, how much is that worth?"
It's worth
Okay,
1
let's
gold.
put a pin. Let's put a pin in that.
Okay.
Anybody else doing anything specific today?
Once Xavius wakes up, he's going to talk to Calva and say, I know it's the buddy system. I have an errand to run. Would you like to be my buddy?"
I'll look over and go, okay, let's go.
All right. And for brevity, I'm going to pick up Steve without casting Speak with Animal. I'm just going to chitter and like motion to pick up Steve.
Okay.
And then with Steve and Calva, go to the first mate's office and knock and ask if I can come in.
Okay. Okay.
And
yeah,
I have Calva with me.
So
Okay, we'll
you
put a pin in-
you have
we'll
the
put a pin
rat
in
with
that
you
one.
too?
Yep. The rat's in my pocket.
I don't know if did Jim ever tell
Well-
me about the rat?
Well, I assume Jim would have told you about something that would have come out. So,
Yeah.
and he didn't say anything about being sneaky about picking up a rat.
Guess a
So,
rat's a
No, I'm
rat.
not. No, I literally, I'm like, hey, come with me, and I'm like, chitter, 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 and I have a rat in my hand. I'm like,
Oh fuck! What,
there's
you
just,
have a rat.
oh, this is
Uh,
Steve.
Um.
He's the big cheese, and I'm holding him in my hand, and I wink.
you get a DM's inspiration die.
He's the big cheese.
Well timed.
Wink,
It's not
wink.
a particularly quality pun, but it was a well timed pun. You get an inspiration die.
But also the
Nice.
comically
When-
large wink and elbow tink tink.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So you just kind of casually picked up Steve then as we were walking out. Was that what happened?
Well, yeah. I picked it. Well, he. It's a long story. And-
I'm gonna.
Calva,
when
you
I
wouldn't
see
necessarily know it's the same rat, but
It's
you know,
not
a rat.
that's not the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna-
definitely. This is definitely something new, and you noticed something last night about a rat. So this sticks out as.
But this is the first time I've had the rat near me, right?
Yes, yeah, near Calva, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to like kind of step back and be like, whoa, whoa. Like, I don't know. Like you realize how many diseases they carry, right?
Yeah. The less I know about the diseases, the better for the both of us.
As far as I know, he hasn't spat on his paw yet.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, well, unfortunately, I know quite a bit about the diseases. They were
Okay.
everywhere in my old place, and
Mhm.
they wreaked a lot of havoc. So I am going to stay 30 feet away at all times.
Okay.
Okay. Not a problem. And I put Steve like in an inside pocket, and with Calvin now 30 feet behind me, make my way to the first mate's quarters and knock and be like, Zoltel, sir. I'm just checking. I want to make sure the gout hasn't flared up. I know this morning was a little rough. May I come in? I have a friend with me because I follow your orders.
He invites you in.
Okay.
He still seems rather upset at the loss of two young crewmen.
Okay.
Their disappearances were much less understandable
Expected?
than much less expected than that of Jorgensen. You know, he was
And-
old, 32. These kids were like 14, 15.
Jesus fuck.
Some
Yep. So Xavius will be like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, but I want to make sure the gout isn't flaring up. Would you mind if I do some healing just to make sure? I please. Pain. I can't stand others being in pain.
He kicks off his boot and lifts it up onto a chair.
Okay. Xavius will turn his back to him and lean in close to the foot, not touching the foot, and open up the his shirt pocket and let Steve. If Steve jumps out, Steve jumps out. If Steve doesn't jump out, that is also actually no. Never mind. I will just put my hand by his feet and I'll use 2 rounds of healing light on it.
Okay.
And go.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
He's like, that's much better. My foot hasn't felt like this in years.
Oh, I am blessed. The mistress sings her song of heal and praise. If it's not too much of an imposition, could you tell me a little bit about these 2 greenhorns? I would like to write a small eulogy about them. Again, I'm inconsolable because if there's something going on, if there's if there's an epidemic of some kind and they feel that there's no other way out, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
He explains that the greenhorns are what they are. They're young and dumb. They make mistakes. Undoubtedly, they did something stupid to manage to fall overboard without being seen. It's this is their first voyage, and it's sure there's been some rougher moments, but I have no reason to think that they would have done this to themselves. The deck can be a treacherous place at night.
Is that where
you never know
where
when you're
the
going to
term
slip.
sea legs come from?
He says,
So I heard-
I when you have a experience on the boat, your toes tend to turn to fish hooks. But it takes some time.
Xavius will actually write that down, feet to fish hooks, and I think that's a lovely sentiment. I mean, it means that not just they stick to the deck, but as a crew you stick together.
Give me an insight check.
Sure.
I just want to see how literally he takes the fish hook thing. 23. Okay, yeah, no, he understands the metaphor clearly.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I wanted you to roll shit on things like this. I wanted you to be very confused. Like you're literally healing his foot, and he clearly does not have any fish hooks there.
This is Xavius, not Thistle.
No,
Fair
I
enough.
know, but
No, you ask him to lift anything. That's yeah. And but Xavius will go, oh, thank you so much. And thank you, and please avail yourself. I know sometimes it takes a shoulder and position of higher authority. We had a head priest who once went 5 days without eating rations because he was so distraught about losing his pet cat. So, I mean, if a cat can drive a priest to not eat for 5 days, what could the loss of two young bucks? And Xavier struggles to get that out with a straight face. Due to a person.
He says, losing greenhorns weighs heavier on my soul than most things on this ship. But when you've been at sea as long as I have, you learn to bury it down deep inside and never think about it.
Well, if I could, would I be permitted to? And I point to a quiet area or a part of his room. Would I be able to quietly sit and say a prayer of protection and guidance over you? I just need about 2 or 3 minutes to just say a prayer of protection.
He says, that'll be mighty kind of you. So sailors are superstitious folk, and we can use every bit of help we can get. They're not just a little bit stitious; they're superstitious.
They're superstitious. All right, so he'll go over to an area of the room. Is he going about his business at all, or is he watching me intently?
He's mostly ignoring you.
Perfect. I start
He's
my
definitely aware of
prayer.
your presence.
Yeah, I start my prayer, and I'll actually right at the end of my prayer cast a bless. Yay! Thank you, short rest. Yeah, boy.
You get a bless, and you get a bless. Everybody gets a bless.
It's a bless and healing. I get my mage bullets back super quick. and then I will open my pocket and let Steve out into the room and like push him scurrily away towards the captain's quarters, like shoo, shoo, go, hide.
Okay.
And then I will finish up and I will turn back to him and say, thank you again, and I will I can't wait for our destination, but I will go around and I will bless as much as I can in the time that I have, and I hope the voice of the mistress heeds you all.
Calva, give me a perception check at advantage.
Okay.
Correction, not at advantage because you're 30 feet away, but not at disadvantage.
Perception?
That's regular advantage.
I like how it took us
regular
almost 20
regular non-advantage.
sessions. It took us almost 20 sessions to find out Calva's afraid of rats.
Not 20.
Not 20. Okay. Yeah. So Calva, you notice Xavius trying to be subtle as he releases the rat from his pocket. The rat seems to kind of stand up on its hind legs, throw its arms out to the side, and make a few rude gestures, and then scurry off into the corner.
Okay.
You definitely don't speak rat sign language if that's a thing, but you get the feeling that some sort of insult towards something's mother was gestured. Nothing so specific, but just like a general feeling.
Yeah.
That a nat 20 gives you to notice something. Okay, so I put a pin in a few things. What else did I put a pin in that we haven't resolved yet?
I have tossed gold into the water and am watching.
Okay. And what was the thing that Grimnir was doing?
I wanted to talk to the crew member who was confused about the order that the first mate had given about bringing the green horns.
Okay, let's go back to that.
Okay.
So yeah, you managed to find the crewmate a little while later, and introduce yourself to him. What would you like to say to him?
I understand that you have a bit of confusion about an order that you were given last night about the greenhorns from the first mate.
The crewman kind of looks frustrated and gruffly says, "The first mate's orders are the first mate's orders. Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage."
Okay. Persuasion. 5.
Okay. Yeah, the crewman seems unwilling to answer your questions and speak on the matter. But it's very clear from his you know what? Let's see how clear it is. Give me an insight check.
Hang on. Something gives me advantage on insight checks, but I'm not sure what. I'll just try and roll it regular. There we go. 21.
Okay, yeah, no, that's gonna be good. So even though he's unwilling to talk to you, you can definitely tell from his demeanor that he's disgruntled and frustrated at being contradicted in front of the rest of the crew. But he respects the chain of command enough to keep his mouth shut.
I'm going to slightly change the subject, but still talking about the greenhorns. Does it seem odd that We've lost 3 crew members mysteriously in the last couple of days.
He kind of gruffly says, "Is like, life at sea is a hard life. Shit happens."
But these are green crew members. They haven't lived the hard life at sea. If I understand correct, they just came on board before we left port. It's only been a few days.
He says, "A ship's a dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't grow a good set of fish hooks, you're liable to fall off."
Well, that's the first time he's hearing it, but
Giggle.
Yes. Same joke, different people, different settings, but would definitely be referred to as a common thing amongst sailors.
Okay.
Their job is to climb up and down the rigging and other things. Anything could have happened to them. While he's frustrated at the fact that again, we'll come back to your previous insight roll. He's clearly frustrated at being contradicted, but he's not suspicious that the first mate would have done anything. It's likely that he gave them some instruction, like maybe he told them to climb the mainsail or something, and they fell off because they're shitty greenhorns that don't know what they're doing. So basically, without telling you more, he basically, like, he's not. He doesn't think anything nefarious was done, but he was not happy about being dressed down like that for something he believed to be true.
Mm.
And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything more about where they were standing or anything like that. So I can't. Okay. All right. I guess that's. I'm not. It doesn't seem like I'm assuming in my insight, I know that I'm not really going to get any more out of this guy about that. Might contradict the chain of command. So I will. I will step away, but I would like to remain very observant of the crew and the goings on the ship for the rest of the trip.
Okay. So for the sake of somewhat expediency, I'm gonna do a few extra rolls.
okay.
And we're gonna kind of squeeze the next 2 days to Shoku Bay, kind of into one set of rolls. Is there anything specific anyone wanted to do in that time?
There's no there's nothing. I just threw a gold coin over the side. Okay.
Oh yeah, the gold coin. Yeah, sorry. Okay, see, this is why I say put a pin in it. Remind me. We'll come back. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, give me a perception check as you want to see how well you watch the coin as it falls in the water.
Yeah, 14.
14. You see the coin fall with a splash. You observe for a couple moments, and nothing seems to happen. You assume the coin sinks. The water is not particularly murky, but it doesn't have to sink very far.
To the coin. There's no. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's no reaction to the coin specifically.
There's no draconic presence. Okay, I was going to assume there's no draconic presence. Okay. Does Faye do any more fishing?
No, Faye's done fishing. Faye wants to know what it means to be hardy seaman on this boat because he wants to be manly.
He wants to grow fish hooks of his own.
Fish hooks. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Faye wants to be manly and party with seamen. Got it.
Yeah, hardy seaman.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Okay. So Faye sorry, hang on. Let's put a pin in that one. Let me double check with everybody else. Okay, so Calva and Fuck.
Xavius?
Xavius. I don't know why I can't.
Xavius.
Um,
Xavius.
yeah. Calva and Xavius, you guys have been basically resolved. Bruce, you've been basically resolved. Grimnir was there. Yeah, you already talked to the guy. Was there anything else relevant on that one?
Since I'm investigating what's going on, I know that Bongo was keeping watch, so I'd like to go over and talk to Bruce and see if Bongo had mentioned seeing anything that night. And we don't have to go into a big role play.
No, we don't have to
move this along a little bit.
I would say there's no reason for you to think he would mention, like, it doesn't. You're not aware that we speak to each other, right? I just said he would come and get me if anything was weird. So.
Yeah, so I would just, I guess I would just come and ask if Bongo had alerted him to anything last night.
Not quiet night, at least off deck. Apparently, that if it was like based on the timing of when you come to me about this, I'd be like, apparently something went down on deck, but I didn't ask Bond to look for that. So, nope, uneventful.
Okay. So first, Faye, give me an athletics check.
I'm super athletic.
Athletic? Acrobatic?
Not today. No. I am not athletic. I pulled my bloody hamstrings. No.
3.
So yeah.
Faye, 11.
You spend the day trying to keep up with the other crewmen, tossing cable and trying to, climb and adjust sails. It seems all you do is chase the crew around, not able to keep up with the pace of the work. At the end, after a long day of what you think is hard work, but the other sailors observe you as like just the guy on the construction site that like pretends he's helping carry things. That's how they perceive your effort.
I'm the jabroni
because
of
you
the
didn't
group.
actually successfully do anything in terms of real help. All you managed to do was exhaust yourself trying to keep up.
Oh no.
So you do not manage to gain any ingratiating favor with the crew, and if anything, they're slightly resentful of you.
Oh no, I am not a man of the sea.
Yeah, you did not sprout sea legs this day.
No.
Okay.
You see Xavius casually walking by going, have you not gotten your fish hooks? And he's outpacing you.
No, Xavius, I haven't got my fish hooks. I'm not meant for the sea.
Okay. When the weakling of the group.
It's disoriented my abilities to be a good monk.
Okay. So I'm kind of running out of steam so far. This has been going pretty well. I did some more rolls. We'll pick it up at next session. You have arrived in Shilku Bay.
Okay.
Cool.
Where we'll pick it up next session. So it's again another 2 more days. So where were we? Who's keeping better track of how many days? We said it was 8 days total. So
Yes,
it's
that's
day.
8 days total,
that would be 8 days.
Yeah. So
cool.
yeah.
So if you
it's
said
the
we
morning.
started on day 13, that was the morning of the 3rd day, so plus 5.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, that makes
Day
us
20.
the morning of day.
Day 20.
Well, it was 8. It was 8 total, right? From Port Nanzaro.
Yeah.
So, and you left on day 10. We did 2 days. It was started day 3.
Sorry, it's day 18.
Yeah.
Day 18.
No, we left on day 13.
Oh, we left on
We
day
left Port
13. Okay,
Nanzaro
so
on
then you were
13.
Oh wait. Oh no, sorry.
we started this
you're right.
session
We
on day
left
13.
we left on day
We started
10.
this
You're right. Yeah,
13.
you're right.
We left on day 11.
But that was already
yeah.
2 days. Yeah, that was anyway.
So it's day 18 now.
Um,
Yeah, it is now day 18.
yeah. So we'll pick up next session. The start of day 18, you guys will be preparing to disembark at Shilku Bay to make your way towards shore while the ship continues on. That was unless you guys want to change your plan, that was the original plan. By the way, this whole time Hugh Hackenstone has just been like barfing over the side because I completely forgot about him, and so now I'm going to retcon that and decide he's been seasick this whole time. So that's why he's had no involvement in anything
Great.
going on.
He was
He's
worth the
too
money.
busy puking. He's a jungle guy, not an ocean guy.
Yeah. But we were kind of
I just
relegated
realized
to the
I
ship.
completely forgot. To be fair, you guys all forgot about Hugh Hackenstone too. Nobody asked what he was doing.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But do we ask why he's doing?
But we were
To be
all
fair, Faye, Xavius, and
Oh yeah, Xavius would be obsessed with. Xavius might have been obsessed with like going to him and trying to make him feel better constantly, but he would just been another one of the guys that Xavius would be helping.
Xavius would have been like making sure he got lots of extra lemons because he was and hydrated because he was puking so much more.
They call this castor oil and pork fat.
Oh, I'm sure that's not gonna at all poorly impact him. God damn.
Anyway, he'll be more relevant on land anyway.
This is his recommendation to come here, so we're about to land.
I can't believe I completely forgot about him for a whole 8 days.
Well, I don't know if
Luckily,
yeah, I mean, there might be, maybe you can think of a Hugh story that happened along the way as well, like. But you got,
or maybe Bruce demands a discount because he spent the entire 8 days puking over the side of the ship. That sounds very.
That does sound very Bruce. Yeah.
D3.
That mine is like okay. I think I need 5 of those days back, but like or 5 or 6 of those days back.
He has nothing left in his stomach, but he heaves anyway.
Yeah.
Oof.
This is
I'm a Buick. I'm a Buick.
Oh, Jesus.
You're absolutely right. Bruce would be aware of that. Well, you have all of our decisions that we made on this thing, so maybe we could embellish the story of the 8 days on the sea. But
yeah, if you come up with anything between now and next
session, it doesn't contradict what we've done.
Yeah, if you want to suggest what Hugh was doing at this time. It does make sense that, he would be a little more passive on the ship because you're just getting from A to B. His job is to guide you through the jungle and you're not in the jungle yet. So how you get to the jungle is your choice.
Nothing really happened with with the fake catch and the donkey. You just let that go. Okay.
Yeah, he could just be in his bunk with his hat over his face and wake me when we get to the jungle. That's what you hired me for.
Yeah. Bruce definitely would have something to say.
Pieces.
That seems more in character for him than barfing the whole time. If he just went below deck and just hunkered down for the whole 8 days.
Yeah. Just
hibernated.
He just drank and gambled with the crew and shit like that. That sounds more fun than him being sick.
That does sound more like him, and it also sounds like something Bruce might take more issue with. So,
he probably ingratiated himself to one or two of the other crew members that were also missing limbs. Remember he's missing an arm, right?
Yeah.
So they're probably laughing together at Faye as he's trying to be a sailor, but he sucks at it.
He sucks at everything. I like this thing.
He's a grizzled old dwarf. Like he kind of naturally commands the respect of the sailors. So.
Yeah. I like this idea of Faye running around. It's like, I'm a real pirate. This kind of thing. And they're almost like, oh, okay. Look at him go. Look at the little goober. He's just running around.
I had much higher expectations for your athletics role there. I was pretty sure you were going to ingratiate yourself and make a couple of friends and, have someone to drink and gamble with. But nope, you suck at working. Yeah, every single one of us managed to ingratiate ourselves to at least one person. There's few things
Yeah.
sailors hate more than fucking slouch
Uh,
on the deck.
I'm just picturing like Xavius at
True,
one
true.
point go back at like would just be absolutely grilling Hugh with like, what happened to your arm? Oh my goodness, that is like it must have hurt.
Basically trying to heal it as much as I can, and being like,
It's like it has been a while. It is well scarred over. There is no.
Here, let me cast healing on it. Oh god, it's starting to regrow. Just itch.
Oh.
Start to regrow, to regenerate. I think that's at a higher level. I don't know if you have that.
And
Oh
I
yeah,
guess,
much
I
higher
guess for
level.
the sake of a little more consistency too, because this is probably an error of a long time between sessions. This was initially meant to be a Flaming Fist, transport ship bringing Flaming Fist soldiers to their camp.
It's a flaming fist thing. Yeah.
But because we kind of also glossed over the fact that we haven't really interacted with any elite soldiers or Flaming Fist soldiers specifically, we'll just retcon it ever so slightly and say this is a Flaming Fist supply ship that's bringing supplies and you guys to the camp.
Yeah. There may be some
yeah.
members of Flaming Fist on board, but it's not like
they weren't overly relevant.
But we're already, as far as I know, unless I'm mistaken, we're already in decent standing with them. They are in league with Syndra and Wakanga, and so
The important people.
In our presence, they would act the same as anyone else. And as you mentioned, they're kind of like jungle pirates.
They're in league with getting valuable shit out of the dangerous jungle.
Yes.
League with lining their wallets.
So we would, so really it's just Faye that they have a problem with, but they don't really have a problem with it. He's harmless.
Yeah.
And like, it's just the sailors.
I tried to fit in. This is like grade 3 all over again.
I'm actually trying to figure out what Grimnir's history with the Flaming Fist would be, because that's kind of interesting. You'll have to. We might actually have to all think about like what actually happened behind, like, socially on this trip, not events. Obviously, those take place, but like what happened socially on this trip. We'll have to. Well, I'll think about that. I'll give it some thought.
Fair enough.
Listen to it a bit, and maybe there were some things that happened. And you, as the DM, of course, you have the power to just say, actually, we took a train into the jungle. This was all a dream.
By the way, trains are a thing now.
Yeah.
And you're actually in the Wild Wild West. And your character's from Red Dead Redemption 2.
And you're all actually gnome wizards.
Oh,
this whole
no,
time
You're
you've
all
been
gnome
gnome
wizards
healers.
who want to be cowboys.
all healers.
I love it.
All white clerics.
Mhm.
Off to fight chaos.
You're gnome wizards that accidentally summoned an artifact from another world that turned out to be a VHS copy of Blazing Saddles.
Oh no!
Perfect.
And now y'all want to be cowboys.
Yep.
We're all
Feel free to
we're all
keep the idea
divination
for another
wizards too, so it's like must know.
So you're saying we saw
Oz,
it coming?
That's now 3 excellent ideas for one shots I've given you.
Yes, you have. It's great. Oh, that's good.
There's not, I guess there isn't really any spoilerish about the Batman one for the rest of you.
No.
Oz and I we're talking, and my idea was that we should have like a one shot where we're all different versions of
But
Batman.
we're all different Batmans.
You know, like Adam West and
Yes.
Christian Bale and we're all different Batman. Adam West has to do ridiculous over the top things like have a surf contest with the Joker.
Yeah. Well,
Christian
Seb
Bale.
is Christian Bale. I'm Kevin Conroy.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
Oh no, my chums, we are off to the races.
I just.
No, there,
Greg,
oh,
I'm
no,
sorry,
Robin.
Greg. You're George Clooney. It's the only way.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Christian
So
Bale, Christian
we
Bale has to make
are.
fun of several Batmans for not being able to turn their neck.
I'm gonna need a lot of water after this.
And I don't need any
And
water
then-
because I speak like this. Everything is subdued.
And then
Okay, I have the back
everyone
card.
beats up and trolls on. Everyone beats up and trolls on Ben Affleck Batman.
Yes.
I think Ben Affleck Batman would be Spencer because he just doesn't say anything. He doesn't talk.
We grant you the rank of we grant you a seat on the council, but we do not give you the rank of master.
A Batman. You have a seat on this council, but you don't have the rank of Batman. That leaves Peter with Michael Keaton. That works out.
Michael Keaton.
Yep.
That was a
The
fun,
myth,
nice
the
little bit
legend.
of RP and intrigue that we had.
Yeah.
I like
well,
it.
that's-
That'll
oh,
be the
that was
same
so
thing
much
with
fun.
Jokers.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Between Cesar Romero right up to Heath Ledger
uh,
and Jared Leto.
I was just
There's
gonna
him,
say
too.
you get to
Holy
be
crap.
Jared Leto, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh,
You
oh
forgot.
God, no.
You forgot,
yeah,
yeah.
Walking Phoenix. Yeah, just like straight up, like society's terrible. I do it again. Actually, no, that's friggin' Goofy as the Joker.
Uh-huh.
We all live in
You
a
too.
society.
I can't even do my Goofy anymore. Oh, Joker. Nope, can't do it.
Yeah. Murder.
Yup. No.
The demons made me do it.
I'll do it again.
Fucking do it again.
Welcome back, Max. See, they're making me do it again.
Like Goofy, Mickey's paying a lot for you to get off on this. Dude. You just think they didn't do it, and no, but I did. I did.
Mr. Mouse, we can't grant you a divorce on the grounds that your wife is very silly. I didn't say she was very silly. I said she was fucking goofy.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our next session is 2 weeks from today.
2
Yes.
weeks from today.
Itching.
Sounds good.
All right. Yes, the 30th. The 30th of January.
Oh my God, where's the time going?
It's good.
Mm.
I know.
So it's only taken us a year to actually get into the jungle of Chult.
Yes, like I said, 20 sessions. This is wait, what session is this? This is 13 plus 8,
22.
21. Oh, 22.
22.
20. Oh yeah, that's right. We had a session
Yeah.
0, didn't we? 22
Yeah.
sessions. Hey, good
Uh,
job. That's great. It's it's taken us a year. That's fine. Chapter 2 begins. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
10 chapters. We had this for a decade.
I should have this on repeat. Does not repeat. Repeats.
It's gonna be like any like
Whatever.
Luckily, there are
like
not
all
10
those
chapters.
D&D memes where we're all just playing meme characters by the end. I'm a sentient toothbrush.
I'm a pickle.
God damn it. Yeah.
Rick, I'm a pickle. Pickle Rick.
Rock a rack.
I'm a pickle, Morty. Morty, I'm a pickle. Come over, look at this. I'm a pickle. Oh, jeez, Rick. I don't.
Oh no, Rick.
There's actually a pretty good.
Am I gonna
like,
turn the
little
pickle
book,
over and it's
mini
like a weird
adventure.
sex thing? Like I don't.
No, Marty. That was the dragons. No more dragons because that was the sex thing.
There's actually
No,
a
Morty.
pretty
There's
good,
nothing like the dragons. That was the sex thing. You gotta go. You gotta go over here. And
Like a
flip it over.
dragon.
Oh, yeah,
The dragons, the allegory for
you
masturbation.
gotta go. You gotta go
Yeah.
up. You gotta go up the dragon's rectum, Morty. You gotta to save the world. You gotta go up
gotta
there.
go way
You gotta
up
get
there.
right up there.
This is in no
Oh,
way,
Rick,
shape, or
you
form
don't have to
a
do
me
it.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not small enough to get up there, Morty. It's just got to be you. It's definitely got to be you.
And when you get to the prostate,
Nimble
stop.
hands.
Just
You
keep
got
going.
thin arms, Morty. You got the best arms for it, Morty. You can get right up there. And you got a soft touch. Soft touch. I'm too old. It needs a soft touch. The dragon won't respond.
You got to throw in some more like drunken acid reflux. Like you got to.
You got
In later seasons, he doesn't do that.
No.
I didn't know they were
Oh, maybe his acid reflux fixed.
show. Paul Giamatti's
Yeah,
in it.
and
Paul Giamatti.
yeah,
Paul
Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
Paul Giamatti doing Rick?
No, in Starfleet Academy. I just looked it
oh,
up.
okay.
I was looking for another thing.
Oh,
look.
that I'm
I was just
Well,
picturing Paul Giamatti doing Rick. Everything is just so intense, and he's just gonna go like.
Hey,
Look at
I'm
me,
trying to make my three.
I am Pickle Rick. I am Pickle Rick. Like, it's just,
Holy shit.
respect me.
I'm trying to make my way through Discovery, and
No, why?
Oh my-
Why?
It's not good.
Are you taking notes? At
I
least are you
know.
gonna turn it into something? Are you taking notes on it and try to make a video about it?
Are you gonna go to
Or are
therapy?
you just
afterwards?
torturing yourself?
a little column A, a lot of column B, an
Mm.
awful lot of column B.
Why?
No.
I'll send you some
Yeah,
numbers,
it-
Greg.
I don't know if I should feel bad for you.
Yeah, I know. It's self-inflicted. It just comes down to a buddy of mine's like, "Hey, don't watch this." I'm like, "Well, I really want to watch Starfleet Academy,"
No, you don't.
and he's like, "Yeah, I do." Starfleet Academy is what I thought Picard should have been
Oh, no.
before Picard actually got good.
Oh no.
Mm,
So, like before the beginning of the first episode,
right.
because Picard was really good.
Mhm.
And then I heard Discovery was bad. Hence my comment of Timu Warhammer,
It's fan fiction.
Yeah. Fan fiction.
because
Yeah.
the first season is just so stupid, and season 2 is better, but I mean, like, they could have only gone up. No other direction aside from being canceled.
I haven't seen any of it. I've only seen clips, and that was enough.
It's
for me to
bad.
go, nope. Don't even.
I saw trailers and I'm like, I don't want to see this.
But I have the same
Magic
reaction
mushroom.
to Starfleet Academy, so I'm glad you're enjoying or you're wanting to enjoy it. I guess you're not there yet, but
Wishing to.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah.
Look,
Alex, you need to
I-
go.
I'll
You
watch
need to
it.
be here
I'll
at 10 a.m. So
Yeah, I have no Oh yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I do have an
Yeah.
early
Yeah.
morning tomorrow.
okay.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, have any of you guys watched Solar Opposites though?
solar opposites.
I've a
Yeah.
couple of episodes.
I
Yeah,
have
it's-
not
it's
even
kinda fun.
heard of this.
It's
What
not-
is it?
I don't
It's
know.
it's another cartoon made by Justin Roiland.
Dan-
Yeah,
Oh yes, yeah. I've seen some stuff on Netflix for it.
it's got a lot of similarities to like the TV shows on
I see.
and Morty and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, but with different
Yeah, it's yeah.
Actual aliens, yeah.
It is to Rick
Yeah,
and
it's
Morty
a little
what
more
American Dad was to Family Guy. I get it. Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Smiling Friends is better.
Yeah, way better.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.